Like you're drinking.
What?
Do you even have any alcohol?
No.
Well, then how are you gonna get drunk?
DoorDash.
Hello, neighbor. Can I borrow a cup of booze?
Hey neighbor, can I have your finest whiskey?
Oh God, no.
Oh, I would not do whiskey. I don't know why people like whiskey so much. It is so goddamn awful.
That's because you have a bad memory of it, so you never want to drink it again.
Look, just because... Okay, that is true, but still.
I was gonna say, isn't whiskey the one that you broke the bust with?
The what?
The porcelain bust?
Oh, no, it's the porcelain throne. Just because I spent 4 hours in my bathtub, in and out of consciousness, puking, does not mean I have a bad memory with vodka. Or with whiskey.
It's like, you immediately switched what alcohol you were talking about, so I think you might.
Yeah, it is true. Oh no, it's so bad. Okay, so whenever I smell a bottle of whiskey or anything that smells similar to whiskey, so basically darkened liquor,
Right.
my stomach instantly starts churning.
This also
Okay.
includes any barbecue sauce that's like whiskey.
Sure, okay.
So,
Right, so I've got the opposite experience because we always grew up with Fireball in the house.
oh no. Oh no.
Also, honestly, Fusion, I'd probably go for what Sin's doing. Get like a thing of rum and get some Coca-Cola. It's gonna be your best bet.
Yeah. Mixed drinks are always much better than drinking straight, especially.
Yeah, or like if you like Mountain Dew, you can do like Mountain Dew and gin.
Oh, Mountain Dew and gin is a good one. Mountain Dew and vodka. I mean, Mountain Dew is a great chaser for any clear liquor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of my first drinking experiences was vodka and Mountain Dew.
No, in fact, I have Mountain Dew.
Oh,
Yeah.
we do have Mountain Dew, and you have vodka.
I also have gin and whatever that one is. Rum?
Oh no, see, I'm in the process of getting fucked by my old job still, as I never got paid, so I have water.
Wait, what? No.
So I have water.
Fair
You have
enough.
water? Okay, you know what? Get drunk on the water.
Hell yeah.
Drunk on emotions, understood.
Drunk on emotions. No, that's why we drink. We drink to forget the emotions.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so I'm gonna test this to see how balls in my vodka tastes. Orange,
Okay,
orange balls.
yeah, that's fair. You're fine.
Okay.
I was like, oh my god, did Strax have a stroke? And then I realized that he's doing the Star Wars intro.
He is. Okay, so.
Drax joined the call off?
No, he didn't.
No. The text that he just posted in chat was like looking.
Oh, really?
Really?
Come on.
No, we're not doing this.
Nope.
Nope, we're not doing this.
Wait, I thought you said WAP, not.
Saying the other
Yep.
thing.
We're not.
WOP, right? Like,
Oh, I thought we were referencing WAP.
That is what I was referencing as part of my joke.
Oh,
I
okay.
said we can't.
what is that? What's WAP mean then?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Well-
about it.
We'll tell you when you're older.
I have this thing called Google right here.
Okay, then
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, feel free to Google it.
Oh, there's a way to get balls in my drink.
Yeah, feel free to Google it.
I googled it and got a song by Cardi B.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, move on.
Please stop.
Correct. There
That's
go.
all you need. That's all you need. That's a song by Cardi B, and that's as far into the Eldritch lore as you need to dive.
I don't know what this means, and I don't know why it's such a big deal.
Okay,
It's
you know what?
not.
I'm just gonna say it because I don't give a shit about being demonetized because I never make money on YouTube anyway.
Oh, God.
If I'm correct, it means wet ass pussy.
Correct.
Yes. So.
So the song.
Why is that such a big deal?
It's not. It's okay. Here's why it's a big deal, because people got offended because there's a song that is very clearly talking about wet ass pussy, and it was everywhere. And like, people were so offended by this that they made open statements. Of all people, Snoop Dogg made a statement saying that he was offended at how vulgar the song was, which
Snoop Dogg made a song? What?
yeah.
No.
Snoop Dogg made a statement. Yes. Snoop Dogg made a statement against the song saying he was upset about how vulgar it was. I wish I was effing with you.
Snoop Dogg can't. No.
Yeah.
He made songs, but he was dancing around it. They just flat out said some wet ass pussy, and I was like. And the music video alone was them just like pumping everything.
I mean, yeah. It reminds me of that one song. Oh god, it's this one song. It had Kanye West in it, and it had Kanye West and the main rapper dude wearing like these, you know, those like sumo wrestler suits that are like inflatable and wireframe and shit. It was
Okay.
like those suits, but they were boxy.
Okay.
Like they looked like Roblox. They looked
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the main singer dude is like singing about how his girlfriend's a hoe and he loves it or something. But I'm just looking at the I'm just looking while watching that music video. I was just mainly focused on Kanye's face and seeing for the first time in his life utter confusion in a music video. After all the shit he's done in music videos and in his lyrics and shit, just like demonstrating utter confusion. It's like, what the hell?
the line you're thinking of, by the way, is "Such a Hungry Hoe," as I was trying to find the song.
Okay, such a hungry hoe, yeah.
Yeah. I know, like, it's...
And yeah, and it's like throughout the entire thing, Kanye West is just looking up like he's just tripping on, well, not the soda balls, but...
It's Kanye West and Lil Pump.
Okay.
And people, speaking of what you're talking about with blocking, someone was like, I literally searched Kanye West Roblox to find this song. What is the top comment?
I fucking knew it. See?
The world we live in.
This was the song that effing referenced a quote from Adele Givens. Because it the opening to it is just like, that's a sample. That's a line from something else. I forget exactly what it was, but it's a sample.
Oh
they
my
made
god.
the whole song out of that.
Oh my god.
Honestly, Kanye West, I think ever since Kanye's kind of just like, yeah, this works, I guess.
Yeah, that's his face throughout the entire music video. Like, he doesn't know why he's there, and at this point, he's too afraid to ask. My god. I need to drink more.
Drink one for me, too. I've got water.
Yep, I'm just drinking nice orange balls.
They'll find us both face down in our bathtub.
No, you cannot have some of my balls in your mouth. No. No, these are my balls.
Okay. I said that we were running Star Wars. We can switch to Vampire the Masquerade if you want.
No. I think we're gonna start going... If we go too long, we might accidentally switch into Fatal.
Into what?
Don't worry about it.
Did you say Fable or Fatal?
Fable.
The Fable games are hilarious, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're great. I can't wait for the reboot that I definitely can't run.
There's a Fable reboot? I know there's Fable 1 and 2. And...
Fable 4 is coming out.
There's a Fable 3?
There's
Yes.
a Fable 3. It's real good. You should play it.
It was okay. And it's not 4. It's like the fourth game, but it's a reboot.
I see.
Yeah.
And it was announced at some point, and it's gonna come out at some other point. But I definitely know I'm not gonna be able to play it.
I mean, I'm kind of just absorbed in remember that 3DS game we all played?
Fantasy
Life?
Life, yeah.
Mobile game just came out for it recently.
Yes, dude, I downloaded it too.
Yeah, I've been playing it since launch. I'm just like ever so. Apologies if 30 minutes into the session I go very quiet as I open for dailies on Fantasy Life. That is a joke. I will wait till after session, but
It's okay. I'll just be doing shit on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
yeah, my partner convinced me to get Brilliant Diamond, even though I still cannot get over the models in the game. I'll be honest.
Agreed. They kind of
No,
suck.
so nah. Okay, it's not that they are bad. The character models, like specifically only the character models on the overworld. Character models in battle, great. Pokemon models, cool.
You just don't like the chibi?
Yeah, it looks like my Sims, and I can't get past that. Every time I see it, all I think of.
Well, now I'm not going to be able to unsee it, so thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, jackass.
Every time I open the game and I look at it, all I can think of is My Sims Party.
God.
I cannot unsee that.
Wait, what? Wait, My Sims Party?
Yeah, the DS game, My Sims.
I think of my Sims Agents on the Wii.
Oh,
I just
The Sims that I played on the DS was pets.
I only played the only My Sims I played was the original one, and it was lame.
That's because they're designed to be lame. Joker, what have you done? Like, I already didn't like BDSP. I've got a copy of both. But, man,
like
I've had more problems than good comments with the game, honestly. And
I mean, honestly, I'll be real honest. I've just enjoyed being able to play in the underground again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's real feels right there.
I mean, I like the returning mechanics from the other underground, but I think the new ones are stupid. I don't like the underground areas and stuff.
I do.
I think that I think they would have been fine if they had just taken the platinum overworld spawns, like finding Houndoom on Route 207, for example, instead of. I mean, I still haven't found a wild Houndour. I've only found a Houndoom.
Yeah, there's only Houndooms. You have to breed for a Houndour.
But like, I think the underground wild areas are kind of stupid.
I mean, I like that we have a map of the underground.
Yeah,
We had a map before though.
Did we?
Yeah.
When?
I-
What?
Your top screen turned into the map.
Oh. Did it?
Yeah, well, your bottom screen was you actually running around. on the
Oh,
underground.
okay. I never messed with the underground that much in Platinum, which is why I don't remember. Because I only tried to do it in Diamond. Probably, didn't care too much, and so whatever. But, playing online with people in the underground is so much better.
Online underground. I really need to mess with online underground more because it's just so good.
I've never touched the online underground.
Well, there's
you
your
get
problem.
You get a bunch more stuff.
Yeah.
I don't. What do you mean you get a bunch more stuff? I legit don't see a reason to. There's no catch the flag anymore. There's
new fossils. There's new ways to explore. You can battle together. I'm pretty sure you can.
What do you mean that there are new fossils?
Yeah, I got a root fossil, and
That's not new. That was in Platinum.
No. Well, no. In online, you can get them earlier and through different processes. Like, if you mine together on a certain spot, there are certain places where you can mine multiple people at once, and by doing that, you get better stuff. You can get more rare fossils. Like, I think I haven't run into it yet, but I think I heard someone talking about they were able to get an Aerodactyl too. Like, instead of having to port it from Heart Gold Soul Silver.
So, like, okay, if I played with someone who was playing Shining Pearl, could be encounter each other's things? Like, could I go
Yeah.
get like a mischievous, for example? Okay.
Oh no
Well,
no, not that. No, I thought
Like in
I thought you meant
the
like
wild areas and stuff, and then like, could I dig up a shield on fossil? Like,
no
are the version exclusives?
no version exclusives are still exclusive.
But you can just trade those. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, you said so you have Pearl.
I have both.
Ah,
I've been streaming Pearl on my Twitch channel.
oh, I was talking to Sin because I can pass.
I have Pearl.
I found where the claw fossils are, so I can pass you an.
Oh,
if you want.
GK has
Okay.
diamond, so I'm
Okay,
good there.
you guys, between the two of you, you have both versions. Understood.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yep, that's how we planned it.
Does your
I have-
partner not have the reverse game?
No, my partner does. It's just like, yeah, our schedules don't line up super well, so that was more the.
And plus, in the online underground, that super meter fills up a lot more quickly.
Yeah, so if you want to.
What is the point in that super meter?
You get better loot.
And
I've
better
heard-
game options.
Yeah, better loot.
I
More
mean,
likely to get
those
shinies.
statues haven't done shit for me.
You gotta have a shit ton.
You do. You have to have a shit ton. It takes a while,
My
but
my secret base is currently full of dragon statues, and they still haven't
How
done.
many dragon statues? I've been getting nothing but grass shit.
I've
I
been getting
want
nothing
grass
but
shit.
dragon shit.
I want grass statues.
I think our codes are influence what we get.
Yeah, I've been getting a shit ton of dragon statues while she's been getting a shit ton of grass statues, and I just want. I want the grass statues because I want to look for grass type Pokemon.
Here's the thing,
got
I've just
nothing
been
but
getting
dragon
I've been getting a giant variety. Is the funniest part, right? Like I've been getting a bunch of everything. Like I've got I think the most I've been getting is a bunch of electric ones.
Oh, it's been ice for me. Ice is the one I have the most of, but also
I really-
dragon too.
Oh, by the way, have you guys messed with the pedestals? Is it just for display purposes or does it actually do
I
stuff?
think it's just for display,
Okay.
but I haven't
So I
messed
can
with it.
You ever get that sparkle thing inside your base?
No,
While we're on the topic, guys, I have not been able.
What
to
Fusion?
decide. While we're all on the topic, I still have not been able to decide what my final party member should be, and want some
I
advice.
eventually made mine a Munchlax.
clearly it should be Palkia.
Yeah, why not?
He's playing Diamond, but clearly it should be
Well,
Palkia.
you said you were streaming Pearl.
Yeah, but I'm talking about my Diamond playthrough that I
Then it should be. Then it should absolutely be Palkia.
Yes. Definitely.
Actually, Shaman. Why not Shaman? You can get that before beating the game. Pretty sure.
Can you?
No, not anymore. They patched it out.
They
Oh.
found another glitch.
No, it's not through a glitch. In Formattown, it's like in the game.
No, it's.
Yeah.
Brown.
What are you on?
What are you on?
Yeah. No, there's the old couple. That's how you get Shaman.
No, they give you a Jirachi and a Mew.
No.
No, that's the. One second. Let me find this. I know that you can get Shaman legitimately.
I want to know what he's on.
I also
There-
want to know what he's on.
I know that you can get Shaman legitimately.
Because Sin, I know what you're talking about. Sin, I know what you're talking about. They've actually found another way to trigger that menu glitch, so you can traverse there again.
Oh,
and
excellent.
it's Dark Rise Island now, and they're working on trying to figure out the Arceus event right now.
Excellent. I don't know why they didn't just include that in the base game, but
They should have. You know, like that's something I really, really don't like. And in past remakes, they've always given you like a little here's a mythic Pokemon for buying the remake, or here's a mythic Pokemon for buying our DLC. Like in the Crown Tundra, you get Keldeo. In Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you get Deoxys. In the Crystal Virtual Console release, they give you the Celebi event.
Yeah, but they didn't give you the Celebi event for free in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
All right, my bad. I could have sworn I saw people talk about getting it legitimately, but
No,
apparently
it's no longer
Just for
legitimate.
Twitch.
You'll get
Just-
it legitimately
later.
for in Legends Arceus for having transfer data from Sword and Shield, which is where I was thinking about maybe using it.
Wait, what about Arceus? What now?
Shaman is part of Arceus if you have swoosh
Save data. From Sword and
Okay,
Yeah, if you
well, where do
play
I get?
Sword or Shield, you get you get Shaman and Legends Arceus, which is probably honestly how they're gonna have Skyform.
Oh, and Legends Arceus. Okay.
Yeah. God, that game still looks super good. By the
Eh.
way, Legends Arceus.
Yeah,
I've
already got it pre-ordered.
Yeah, I'm gonna pre-order it. It doesn't look like this isn't the perfect game, right? But it looks.
It looks like the natural next step the series needed to go.
Well,
to
no,
actually
you know
start.
what? You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of how I felt when I first saw Pokemon Ranger.
I don't know. I never was huge into Pokemon Ranger. I've never played any of them. So
You should. They're good.
you got any ROMs? Pass
I
them
mean,
my way.
I can find ROMs. I can take a picture of my physical copy. Does that help?
Yeah, dude, I'll play it just staring at the image. Just
Yeah. I'll take a look to see if there's any rips later.
I mean, I'd be down to give
Hard to
them
play a ROM though because you need to use the.
Yeah, it's a very touchscreen centric game. So
I mean,
mouse is
I
very-
don't mind that though because you can just use the mouse.
sure.
Like I did that for all of Shadow Dragon and all of New Mystery of the Emblem, and I actually quite enjoyed using the mouse for it. So.
Because I remember
Okay.
there was times where it's like circle, 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 and then you have to
Yep.
kinda, like still have the stylus touching
Yep.
the touchscreen,
Hey, there he is.
but you have to like backtrack so the attack doesn't hit your stylus thing and fuck you
Yep.
over.
It'll be interesting to see how playing that with the mouse goes for Fusion later. Well, welcome Strax. How are you doing?
The only game I have.
Why
started
is
playing-
his circle constantly lit up?
I don't know. It was like that earlier.
Okay, Strax is in the void.
I've just got Pokemon Conquest actually and started playing that.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
That game's real good.
I've
Yeah.
actually never played that one.
Do you like Final Fantasy Tactics?
Imagine if Final Fantasy Tactics and Pokemon had a baby.
I mean, here's the
No,
thing,
she does
I
not
did-
like playing
no,
it.
I did like Tactics, but I played Tactics well after Conquest was like out and gone.
No, I'm
Well,
just.
did you like it though?
Yes.
Well, then yeah,
Yeah.
try Pokemon Conquest.
It's
then
literally
yes, you will-
if you had a baby.
Yeah, there are some differences obviously because it's based off of Nobunaga's ambition.
It's actually based off Samurai Warriors of all things.
Well,
Well, Nobunaga's ambition became Samurai Warriors, right? Or did he have the cameo?
Nobunaga's ambition became Samurai Warriors,
Thank you.
just like Romance of the Three Kingdoms became Dynasty Warriors.
So if you want to know how that run is going,
Hold
I
on. Now that we're all here though.
We're 10 minutes late. Let's get stuff rolling.
Yeah. So okay, I saw the opening crawl,
Yep,
and
everything is fine.
oh, we gotta all roll Destiny.
Yep. All right,
how do we-
Yeah.
everyone roll white die.
How do we do that again?
It's
Go
in
into
it's in
your
your character
character
sheet.
That's
There you go.
not gonna do it.
Goddamn Lightsiders or Darksiders. Goddamn Darksiders. Okay, so we have. Why is there only 2 and 2? Why is there not 3 and 2?
Did it not take one of them?
It said 3 and 2, and then when I rolled, it went down to 2-2. I don't know how I did that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It may have just taken. Oh,
It may have
right.
shat itself. Okay.
there we
Sorry.
go. No, you're fine. You're fine. It should be 3 and 2 now, right? Everyone sees.
Yeah,
3 and 2,
we good.
they're White, dark. Okay, cool. Okay. Now we're gonna roll obligation. So first, everyone post their obligation, separate numbers, and post your obligation. Whoever does it first is the first numbers, etc., etc.
So like
God,
that?
I gotta find that again.
Sorry.
I've got to find my obligation again.
Okay.
It's probably 20.
Well,
That
so
sounds
Sid,
right.
obligation 20 is it split? You need to post the split because that's important for determining your source of stress.
Where do I find this in?
It's in game mechanics. Unless you didn't translate it, in which case I don't know.
I have the other page open.
Yeah, you did not put it on this character sheet yet, but it should be on your other one.
There we go.
And do we have anything about the Vader O yet.
Oh, don't
No.
worry. We'll get into that in just a moment.
We're in the middle of a dogfight. Don't worry about your stupid Vader O stock.
Oh,
Wait.
Vaderos is extremely important to this dogfight.
Absolutely.
It's Lord Vader and Maul duking it out over best cereal.
Oola, would you like to post your obligation, please?
She's trying to find it.
Okay.
It's probably 20.
20. Yeah, it's 20 for height. This height.
Yeah, mine's just 20 for the job. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I had to go back to
Alright. And since you're late and that causes stress, Strax, would you like to roll the D100 to see who is stressed out this week, or maybe no one's stressed out this week?
Everyone is stressed out this week.
Why would none of us be stressed out? Like, we're about to fly through.
if- In-game mechanics, if an 81 was rolled, for example, that doesn't hit anyone's obligation. So no added stress from the debts that you are paying is like. So for example, Rhodok, what's your first obligation? What's that first 10?
Oh, my first 10 is from Trimo.
Okay, so Rhodok, you're the navigator. You are closest to the comms. Let's say, just for arbitrarium, setting this up, right? You are closest to the comms right now. You're monitoring what's happening, and then suddenly over the comms, you just hear Trimo yelling, telling you about how you are going to get 20 more years on your sentence, telling you that if you don't get this ship back in any better condition than what it was first here at, you are going to be having your head on a pike, or you will be quitting the containers where the exotic beasts are at.
Oh boy.
So,
Sorry, I think this is for you.
No, it isn't, you fucking asshole.
So, Rhodok, this causes you some stress. So for this session, your maximum stress goes down by 2, and everyone else's go down by 1, because you being stressed causes everyone stress, and that's how this works when you have obligation.
Cool.
Okay.
Everyone
If
being
you
stressed
want-
is making me feel more
Or
stressed,
sorry,
though.
yeah. Yeah, basically, right? That's everyone. You're in a very interesting situation. Speaking of those comms, everyone is sort of doing their own thing, and after Trimo opens up the comms and sort of expresses this outwards.
Oh wait, this is an actual thing. I thought you were just using it as an example to help.
Oh no, this is
No,
this
this
what's
is
actually
happening. This is happening.
When I say for example means I'm making an example of Rhodok, not making up a situation.
Okay, yeah, I thought this was.
Oh, sorry, my bad. That actually happens right now. After that happens, very quickly for those of you watching and for those of us here, it's been a little bit, so let's very quickly talk about the situation. We have just escaped a spaceport, where after the party uncovered dead bodies near public-facing areas, there is currently a situation with that. So they had to escape the spaceport real quickly while being under duress from other beings. But once they come out, they see that something had started that wasn't happening when they had first stepped in. And over these comms, a public message comes through. And you know Admiral Akbar?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Imagine
God.
if Admiral Akbar had an evil twin. So, Admiral Akbar, but with a very long scar across one eye and an eye patches over it, and slightly like a burnt orange in skin tone.
Does he have a fucking goatee?
Yes.
He better.
Yes, yes.
Evil.
Yes.
It's always
So,
mischievous goatee.
what you see in your mind right now is absolutely exactly what this guy looks like, right? Everyone
Yes.
got an image of what an evil twin of Admiral Akbar looks like.
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
Yes.
This appears on the hologram for the comms. And it's just a public message, and it says, "All that oppose the Vaderos will be shut down."
What the fuck do
And-
Vaderos have to do with this?
Is that just an ad? Did we just watch a commercial?
Are they filming a commercial here?
And after that happens, what comes on screen next is a green Twi'lek that is wearing a Mandalorian hat. So I guess let me revise my statement with how Mandalorian work. A Mandalorian with two Leku producing from their helmet
Okay.
comes on the screen, and he says in a very... He speaks like James Bond almost.
Oh, okay.
It's a very, like...
Suave.
Yeah, very suave. And he's like, Vaderos are full with many toxins. There's no way you could be feeding this to people and expecting anything good to come from it.
So
For those of us at the rebellion's public health union, we must strike you down.
What the fuck is going on?
So, would anyone like to roll me to... In response to what the fuck is going on, I'm going to present you with a possible dice check that you can
Okay,
make.
cool. What do I have to roll?
1 second, let me make sure I give you the correct skill. I think I know it, but I know we'll be like, oh yes, roll a spot check.
We don't have spot. We
Exactly,
have perception.
right? No, yeah.
You've just gained a skill in marketing.
Yeah. Or anyone who wants to can make a perception check against 2 purple.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I feel like I'd be more focused on piloting the ship than worrying about this stuff right now.
That's fine.
Oh,
So-
God.
I got an advantage.
I almost rolled piloting because I heard piloting.
Well,
But quick question, because it was
Yes.
a Twi'lek on the screen, was the Leku talking a different language than what the guy was talking?
No.
Okay.
God damn, y'all.
Great.
Wow.
Great. So, what the fuck is happening is these comms... I've described 2 messages that happen. What is happening is a large amount of messages, and that is not healthy. So, you are hearing a bunch of noise,
Bam. Got it.
and you are seeing you're hearing a bunch of noise, you're trying to look and see what happens, and Rhodok, feel free to tell me this is not how this failure is used, but I would like to say that your failure is you turn off comms.
Yeah, that sounds like something I'd do.
This is just a situation where, like, nope, hit the
Yep,
button.
Nope.
It's
Exactly.
like, can't focus. Nope. Okay. Isari, I'm gonna say your advantages while you're looking around trying to figure out what the fuck is happening. You find inside the ship, basically you find like, oh hey, that's a good button to, like, let's say it's like you know how certain like PCs and stuff have like a quick de-stress of information option.
Yeah.
You find that button for the ship. Where it's
Okay,
like,
cool.
alright, very like clears the cache of data, and what that bless you.
Thank
And what
you,
that's
sorry.
gonna mean is that the next check made towards flying the ship is gonna have 1 blue dice.
Oh, cool.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, no
Oola.
problem.
Would you like to tell me what your failure is?
I think I hit the volume up too loud.
Okay, so for a very short moment before Rhodok slams the thing off, everyone just gets this little blast in their ears of,
Ah, you and your stupid Leku!
preposterous!
god.
Everyone just
I took my headset off because I knew there was going to be something loud in my ear.
So
Oh,
there's
I
just
am
a
just
very
amount of
loud,
drunk for this.
very loud, preposterous is said over the comms before it all shuts off, and that
And one of
makes
the-
everyone. Sorry.
The
Feel
one
free.
advantage is that I didn't lose hearing after that.
Your one advantage.
Yeah.
How about the second
The-
advantage? Maybe is that now everyone's a little bit more alert.
Yeah.
Kinda
two
snap.
The two advantages are that everyone has that. Have you ever? You know what it's like when you're walking up a set of stairs, and then you take a step expecting another stair, and then there isn't one.
Yeah, yeah, too many times.
You get that exact feeling run through you, and you're just like, oh, okay.
Oh shit, we're in this situation.
So, what that means is that you can take your actions now before anything else bad happens.
Cool. Okay, guess what? Guess
Tell
who's
me
going?
what you want to do. So to very quickly explain the situation, while you guys didn't see exactly what was happening because you failed your perception checks, here's what you do see. Here's what is obvious information, etc. Basically, what you can see is that there is two large ships. One looks to be a carrier, basically, like in real world analog. What you see is a freight truck and a tank.
Okay.
Like, you see a freight truck and you see a heavy tank on each side of each other, but they're flying, so
Oh, I like it.
spaceship.
Yeah.
And then with what is about to happen is that you see the truck is opening its launch compartment, which could mean any manner of things. And based on what you could pick up from the communications that was going on in that loud spree before it was shut off, is that the Mandalorian was calling for reinforcements.
Ah, shit.
So we are on the verge of a battle.
Yeah, you know what? Hey guys, how about do you guys mind if I use the light side point here?
What are you planning to use?
I'm going to
for?
the hyperdrive and I'm repairing that shit.
Please do.
You know, yeah, I can get
Okay.
behind.
Cool. Hey, what's the difficulty for repairing the hyperdrive on the ship?
We're gonna say
While I'm
red.
flying.
2 red? Ah, shit. Okay.
And we can use the blue die,
Yeah.
right?
You do
Oh
have a
no, I got a success,
You
but also a
do?
despair.
You do have a boost on this, so feel free to roll that boost die
Oh,
as
okay.
I thought you
Uh,
said my blue die. The blue dice was for me flying it.
well. No,
Oh,
the
fuck.
next check
Whoops.
to make this the next check to make this
Okay.
ship fly. So that is
Okay, I
just
got
another advantage.
3 I got 3 advantage, 1 success, and a despair.
Okay.
So I did repair the hyperdrive, guys.
Yeah, in the process, we broke it as it got out of hyperdrive, and now we're just.
So- I'm going to give
I don't
you a
think we-
place to explain what this despair is,
Okay.
I don't
or
even-
So-
you can let me,
I'll do it, I'll do it.
Always, all right.
So
Wait, have we even reached space yet, or are we still in the
we're in
atmosphere?
space. We're in space.
Okay,
I thought we
very
still-
quick explanation of position. You just exited the spaceport that you were going to get your ship repaired at.
Yeah, so I thought we were still in atmosphere of the planet
No,
We're in space.
you have left
because
that.
the
You are
spaceport was landed on land.
yes.
Okay, so
You have left that. You are out of atmosphere. You are just breaching the space. We'll say.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna say that the advantage. Okay, so I succeeded on the check. The advantage, though,
Yeah. You
I'm
have
gonna
three-
say
you have
is
three
going
advantage.
to be that it will get us guaranteed to our destination, but that the spare is going to be when we get to that place, the hyperdrive's gonna blow up. Of course, we'll be
we don't have
safe.
it
We'll
that
be
way.
we'll be safe on the planet. That's the 3 advantage. We'll be safe on the planet, but the despair will be that the hyperdrive will blow up.
Okay, so narratively, we'll say you have a timer on this despair. You have a timer on this ship, basically.
Yes.
You've set up the hyperdrive. You figured out, okay, so we need to kickstart this hyperdrive, right?
Yeah.
And obviously the fastest way to do that is to cut the coolant pipe so it gets blasted with heat to kickstart it.
Yeah, obviously. I mean,
So you slash the coolant pipes, which does what you need it to. It makes it run.
hey
But-
guys! I got the hyperdrive working! Get that Navicomputer punched in!
But
On it.
you know in your power of being a mechanic and understanding the situation that basically as soon as the engine stops running and the internal coolant stops, this thing has like a minute at most.
Okay. So
And
after...
you have enough fuel to go somewhere, and that somewhere you're not entirely sure about because you only got... We'll find out where you're going. Rhodok, you're doing your thing, right?
Yeah.
Who's co-piloting with me right now?
Rhodok.
Rhodok is the
Because she had the best
No.
I'm helping her.
doing.
No, Oola's on the turret, I think.
Guess I'm the makeshift co-pilot now.
Yep,
Well,
you're the
you-
makeshift
well, you have
co-pilot.
the-
Actually, no,
you
I
have
thought I
the-
was the co-pilot.
Oh,
because
Oola's the
I was
co-pilot.
I was the one who
Yeah,
was
'cause-
trying to press start buttons when everybody else was like, get back on the ship, get back on the ship. But
who
I
who
was
has
thrown
well
out of that position because
Alright,
I
who-
was just randomly pressing
Okay,
buttons.
okay, let's just decide now then. Clearly, we don't know who's my
3,
co
2, 1, gunner.
who has a good navigation skill as
me.
the DM wanting to help you here.
Who has the better astrogation of Rhodok and Oola?
Do we both have 0?
What about your greens?
We both have 2.
Motherfucker, you both.
I vote you.
Hey! Got it?
I think I win.
Okay, my co-pilot is Rhodok.
No, I was voting her, so she's the
Oola-
co-pilot.
Oola's
You
the
were
co-
putting her into the seat. Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, Oola, you're gonna roll you're gonna roll an astrogation check.
She did.
This check is Oh, sorry, you already rolled it. Okay.
Was it
There
because
there is a
It's a success.
there's another black on that. So roll
Okay,
a black die.
one black die.
I only rolled just like that. Oh, there we go.
Duh.
Fuck.
No,
Nope, nothing.
Okay. So
Since I'm right there with her and I'm piloting, can I roll to help her?
help in this system doesn't work that way.
No.
Help in this system would have had to happen at an earlier step, and you cannot take another action while doing that.
Okay. I can't take another
But-
action.
So, Oola, I'm going to give you 2 options here, and you can tell me which one it is. Do you just not put a location in, or do you choose one at random?
Oh god.
Ooh.
You're looking at all the buttons, it's all super confusing. You think you understand it for a moment, and then the system does a little glitch because this ship is in medium state right now. The navigation system is not in perfect shape, so you think you got it for a moment, and then something shifts and is like, oh god. So do you put in a location or not?
Okay, can I put in a location but use my dumb luck?
Ooh. Okay, there's a question.
Yes, you can roll dumb luck versus 1 purple.
Purple? Alright. Because I feel like I know the number to something, so I'm like putting in a random ass number.
Okay.
And
Alright.
did it roll?
Yes, it did. You rolled the first time.
Okay.
We'll use that. We're using
You,
that.
you had 2 successes and 3 advantages.
Okay, so what we're gonna say is you put in a random number. You're like, okay, all right. You know what? Sure. 555 Apple Tree Lane. You're like, okay, you know what? Sure. Let's hit it.
Bye.
Go.
Alright, so I'll pull the
So-
thruster to enter.
Getting any successes means that you don't end up in Tatooine.
Okay. I mean, that is
So,
good.
now I need to roll for flight. Or-
Yes. Now you have a location, and those 3 advantages mean that while you weren't sure what you were doing, the computer kept up with you enough that you aren't flying through any obvious asteroid belts.
All right. So what am I rolling against?
You are going to be rolling against 2. You're going to be rolling against. Let's see. You're able to get it started before. We'll say a red and a purple, and there is a black, but you cancel that out because of your ability.
Okay. And then I think I pushed that button.
Yes, you do.
Triumph! Success! Success!
Holy shit, Triumph?
Triumph!
Fuck yeah!
So,
What does that mean?
So a triumph is a critical success.
Okay.
Normally in these cases, it would mean something like you get there in extraordinarily fast. You get where you're going in an extraordinarily fast amount of time. So this would mean you use less fuel, for example, or something like that. But I will let you tell me what this triumph is within reason, if you would like.
Could this triumph be we get there efficiently enough to the point where the hyperdrive does not explode, causing more damage?
No.
Shit.
No, the Triumph and Despair cannot cancel each other out like that.
They cannot.
No, the hyperdrive is guaranteed to explode. One thing you could do, maybe. Actually, you know what? Nah, I'll listen. Next suggestion. Next
I
suggestion.
wanted to minimize the damage to the.
Yeah, you know,
Shit.
fly us out of here without taking damage, maybe.
Yeah.
I think
You,
that's
you want to make sure that this ship escapes without any holes in it, basically.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That is
Or it blows
acceptable.
up horribly.
That is acceptable.
Before it blows up horribly. Yeah. I mean,
Rhodok, would you like to do anything while you're here before the ship takes off?
I'm chilling.
You chilling? Okay, good.
I don't have much of a role in space.
He's
No,
chilling with his singular glove and stormtrooper helmet.
No, that's fair. And you know what? We're gonna say that you and the 2 guards are sort of just like eating sandwiches. They have produced
Yeah, they're here.
sandwiches.
you
offering
fuckers
them-
are eating sandwiches while we're busting our asses over here.
We have another ham and Swiss.
Fuck yeah.
We obviously made
Is it-
better
was it-
choices. Sorry.
Hold on. Was it soaked in rum?
Yes.
Hell yeah, give me that sandwich.
We are still being Danny DeVito.
We also have some blue Trandoshans with.
Oh hell yeah, I'll take one of those. By the way, that hyperdrive, I had to do a little bit of shortcutting, so unless we land on a planet, you know, like soonish, it's gonna explode.
Yeah, it's probably fine. There's a lot of noise going on right now. They probably didn't hear you say explode.
Guys,
It's fine. We got they hand you another blue Trandoshan, which for those of you not sure what that means, it's a White Russian but Star Wars.
oh god.
Sorry. My
they
ears
hand
are
you-
still kind of ringing from those comms.
Yeah, they hand you another drink.
You know what? I don't blame you. Don't worry. It'll be the least of your problems. Anyway, I'm gonna check on the cockpit. How you guys
And as
doing up
soon-
there?
As soon as you say that, you get up there, the hyperdrive goes off, and this is, you've seen Spaceballs.
Oh my god, no! I fly to the back of the ship.
So we see Danny DeVito fly back in the ship and land perfectly in a chair.
Ah, fuck!
It's a really comfy chair. Would have been better if you sat of your own free will, but
Hey,
The
you
hell
know,
was that?
oh, that was the hyperdrive engaging.
Have
That's what-
we exited hyperdrive yet? Or
No.
that was engaging.
No, sorry, this was a scene right before you, this is like, yeah, punch it. You were about to
Okay.
punch it, right? This is that
Yeah,
happening,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, you punch it. All right,
Okay.
give me a hot moment as you have now gone to a random planet.
A
Hey
good
guys,
plan.
we landed on Dantooine. Oh wait.
Oh fuck!
Tatooine, not Tatooine, Dantooine. Or, ooh, Tatooine.
Okay. Anyway, so, how's it going up here in the cockpit?
Yeah, now things are a bit more smooth sailing. You've hyperdrived your way out of immediate danger. for purposes of making the scene work, you have hit cruise control. You are able to walk freely. You know the path. You did a quick scan of the path. You're not sure where you're going, but you know that there's no asteroids between here and there.
And I know it's actually going to like a planet with. Can I research the planet? Like, make sure it's got breathable air.
Make me. I just need to keep one of y'all's character sheet open
It'd
so I
be
can
under
actually look
knowledge
at.
skills. I don't know if it's considered genealogy or if
It would probably be either Outer Rim or Core Worlds, one of the two.
Yeah, we're gonna go with knowledge. We're gonna go with knowledge Outer Rim. So you're gonna roll knowledge Outer Rim, and you're gonna roll against two red and a purple.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
All I want to know is if it has breathable air.
Unfortunately, it's a
we'll
random
find
planet.
We'll find out if you know that.
Nope. Oh, but you do have some advantage.
Okay. You know what? With those two advantage, here's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
You know, by looking at what you can find, you know that this planet was abandoned for not. This planet was abandoned, but not for reasons of toxicity.
Okay.
Could anyone in the cockpit make that check?
It's two red and a purple, but yes, feel free.
I mean,
you can
Oola
as
just
well.
steps
fuck.
out of the ship and she just tries it.
Are you in the cockpit now?
Yeah, I'm in the cockpit.
Yeah,
Back out of your chair?
Isari said he was coming up to the cockpit. So Oola, here's what happens. You try to think about this for a moment. You press your hands on the navigation, and you hit a few buttons, and what it does is it clears the screen and it says locked coordinates.
Gosh dang it. Don't ever trust anyone else in the pilot seat.
What the fuck are you doing to us, woman?
Look, it's my first time out since, ever.
That is not an excuse to start randomly pushing buttons.
Hey, we got onto a planet, didn't we? That's all me.
Okay, using my astrogation skill, could I actually look at the coordinates to see where it's going?
Sure.
Okay,
That's
is that still too? Hold on, no, Fusion.
We'll say that it's just two red, not two red and a purple.
Okay. Good luck, guys. Ah, well, I got a couple to spare, but a triumph too.
Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna say the despair is that it's
or not two despair, two threat. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, two threat. What we're gonna say the threat are is that you look at this, you think about this, and it's almost like you're trying to think of that time you went to. It's almost like you're trying to retrieve a memory you don't want to retrieve as you think about this, and it hurts, and you get too strained.
Ah, fuck.
You don't know why, and with those successes and that triumph, here's what you know about this planet. You remember back to a time when you were on your giant sand crawler and you were handed a data pad. Your brother handed it to you, you looked at it, you thought about it, you read it, and basically what you were told by Pandian is that this was harvested off of someone that had clawed their own face off.
What?
What?
Someone was dead, they had clawed their own face off, and this is how you got this.
Is that how Strax's species was born?
Absolutely.
So obviously I'm going to Kashyyyk.
So you look at this, you read over, you try to pull back on these memories, and you pull back on these memories, and this planet is safe. This planet is also a massive lab facility.
Oh fuck, is it Balasar?
Well, you want to know
DM Google's a planet.
The closest one I could think of is Balasar. I mean, no, my Jawa wouldn't know that, but I'm assuming the Triumph lets him know the name of the planet.
Sorry, I'm going to give you a name of a planet. I am figuring out where we. Give me a second.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, so what the hell? What were you guys doing while I was repairing the hyperdrive?
I was piloting a ship.
Okay, you're safe.
I was making sandwiches.
And it was a damn good sandwich. Especially with
It
the
was
rum.
also. It was also a
kept them all
damn.
drank
It was also a damn good blue Trandoshan too.
That was a good drink, too. You! Stop pressing random buttons.
I got it there, didn't I?
No, I got us here.
You got us out of safety. She's gonna get us to where we're about to go.
Okay. So yes, this is Balasar. As I
Okay.
read over, I realize it's pretty much exactly what. So here's what you know about it from this data pad that you'd gathered. After it had become under Empire control, because eventually it had to choose a side, and it ended up siding with the Empire because, turns out when they have a bunch of guns and money, you have to kind of take that side.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what you know about that. Whether or not this ends up being relevant, who knows, right? Probably nothing wrong. Probably nothing bad can happen. What you know about this is that part of the agreement was that, let's say like a couple hundred yards of land are just owned by the Empire. Originally wooded areas of the planet that were not owned previously are now just, this is Empire land for the Empire to do whatever they want.
Oh, yay.
And what you know about that is that they have started doing tests here. You read closer, you see something about an order. You're not entirely sure, but this isn't quite. You know that this isn't the main facility. It says sub office 5, right?
Okay.
It's very clearly not the main facility, but this is some facility that is going to be used to execute some sort of order. And
66.
it just says the order.
Okay, so listen, I got some good news and I got some bad news. First off, the planet you're going to is Balasar. Okay? It's an Imperial planet. That's the bad news. The good news is, we'll probably get there. By the way, when we get there, we're gonna have to leave the ship.
Actually, there's further good news here, Isari.
Oh.
With this data pad that you were recalling memory from, you think you have coordinates if you wanted to land at this lab if you wanted to. That'd probably be a great idea.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's land at the Imperial lab with the stolen Imperial shuttle.
I mean,
They'll never expect it.
We don't know it's the
But this place was abandoned, right? You said that's the one thing I know of.
Well, I mean,
It was abandoned, but not because of toxicity issues, right?
Oh, it was abandoned? Okay, yeah. Okay,
That's
so
what
The lab, yes. The lab was abandoned for whatever reason. It is not it is stated for it was abandoned for refocusing efforts officially.
Oh, well, I don't like that type of language. But anyway, okay, so better news.
Officially, yes, the best language, right?
Here, let me adjust the coordinates a little bit to get us to the lab.
You can't do that. She locked it in.
She unlocked it, remember?
When did she unlock?
For the purposes of how this kind of stuff works, you would be giving him the coordinates on where to land on this planet, and he would be manually landing the plane, basically.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
So, this works, basically, is what I'm saying, just the process is different.
Okay. Anyway, land on at these coordinates.
Yeah.
Also, the reason we have to leave the ship is because the hyperdrive's gonna blow up as soon as we land.
Excuse me. This might be our only way back off the planet.
Well, I mean, after it's blown up, I could probably salvage some parts from the lab. But,
We're gonna have to.
but, and hey, you three over there. Now there's not so much noise.
Ah,
Which three?
The guards and Rhodok.
the two guards in Rhodok.
I'm gonna say this loud. When we land, we're gonna have about 1 minute to abandon the ship.
Why?
Because I had to do some rerouting to get us out of there, and unfortunately, the hyperdrive's gonna blow.
Rhodok, how are you responding?
Good job,
to this?
asshole.
You're the asshole that got us into this situation in the first place.
All right, you know what?
I'm going back
One
to
second,
storage
I'm
to look
gonna-
for it.
Hold on, doesn't Rhodok have the stress of the ship being, like, coming back pristine?
Oh, yeah, he does!
Hearing it's going to blow up, gotta have a reaction.
All right, I'm gonna do us a favor here, and this check is gonna be how badly the guards respond. So they breathe in, breathe out. The advantage are going to be that they set down their glasses and food on the table and don't flip the table. Is that a fair way to use these to advantage?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yep.
basically, you see a wave of emotions go across Steve's face. As he just he nods, he gets up, he says nothing, and he just walks to another, he walks into the storage area, and you hear the sound of a crate opening, and you hear the sound of a crate closing.
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't
You're
like
gonna-
that.
You're gonna assume, based off of the noises that you hear, that he has climbed into the crate.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, someone snap Steve out of it. Frank, are you still with us?
I follow him and I go into the crate with him.
Frank, he thinks, he gathers himself, and then he grabs two fresh glasses of blue Trandoshans to bring to Steve.
There you go. Okay.
I got it.
Frank, is that even your real name, by the way?
By the way, Granny, are you aware you turned your camera on?
She doesn't have a camera.
She's turned her audio on and camera on with Roll20.
I thought I disabled that. My bad.
I just wanted to make sure she knew.
Weird. Anyway.
Yours has an audio bar too.
Mine?
No, Fusion's.
Oh.
Mine does?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll look
Sorry.
at it.
So,
Um,
Rhodok, what are you gonna try to do to give me some sort of convinced person that they are not going to die roll at, let's say 2 purple.
Oh, you're talking about when I climbed into the crate with him?
You just want to climb into the crate with him?
Yeah. He sets he gets the drinks to go over there. I just snag the sandwiches and then I go in the crate with him. I'm eating the sandwiches.
So clearly, so it seems that we've got one woman that likes to push buttons, 2 incompetent guards.
No. Frank is amazing. Don't you dare shut your shut
Frank
your
wasn't
whore
one
mouth.
of them.
Yeah, shut.
He's talking about the other guard in Rhodok.
Oh, Rhodok's the other guard. Okay. Can we replace Rhodok with Frank?
Oh.
Let's do it. Let's
That's
do it.
no. Let's not. I'm sorry, man. I'm
Have a
sorry.
dream.
I'm sorry.
Strax, do me a favor,
Yes.
and even though you're not attempting to do any sort of convincing here, roll me a charm check against 2 purple.
Oh, that will
See-
go great. I have 1
see-
green for that.
To see how well Steve takes you climbing into the
Do you want to foof my nose?
About as bad as it could go. 1 threat.
He's gonna punch you in
2
the
threats,
balls
1
or
failure.
he's gonna punch you in the balls or something.
So, Steve sees you climb into the crate.
It's my crate.
Steve thought that this would help getting into a smaller space, thinking, Steve discovers now that he's claustrophobic, and his fastest solution to this problem is to kick Rhodok directly in the balls.
Yes.
So there's a failure in threat here. So what we're gonna say is, Rhodok, you are going to take 2 strain damage, and for the next 5 minutes of role playing, you are gonna have a hard time talking because all you can think about is the pain in your groin.
He's transcended back up through puberty and is a squeaker again.
It just hits that moment where it's like you know the pain.
Yeah.
Yep.
We all know it.
Well,
So for the next 5 minutes, you're just gonna add that to your role playing.
what the hell? Did someone step on a cat?
Do we have helium now for Rhodok?
Yeah, who the hell? Yeah, Oola wants some of the helium that you guys have been
Oh.
sharing.
Actually, I reach into my inventory and I go to a secluded corner and I'm just dumping the whole thing of Nullacane down my pants.
The whole thing of what?
Nullacane?
Do you have a medicine check for that?
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know what? Sure, roll me a medicine check for this, please. Roll purple. Roll purple. Just one purple to So a success and advantage. You successfully apply the Novocaine, and since you didn't roll any threat, you can still feel your body. It just doesn't hurt.
Nice.
Thankfully, while you applied it hastily and quickly, you did not apply too much. There's that part of you that knew when to stop. And it's still in function despite everything that's happened, and that's good for you.
The advantage is I can still have kids.
The advantage is you don't piss blood for the next week. Okay, so Steve and Frank are gonna have a moment. They're gonna have a moment in the storage room, and for the purposes of keeping the party together, Steve eventually comes around. Okay, you know what? I can drink my problems away and get over it. That sounds great.
Listen.
And Frank comes up to Isari and is like, you see, this actually works out great with our original plan anyway.
What was your original plan?
We wanted to get away from Tremo.
Oh.
He was gonna rip off our fingers if we didn't make 10,000 credits by next week.
What? I thought you guys worked for him.
He still doesn't like us. He still doesn't treat us well.
Well, fuck Tremo the Hutt. Although he did give me plenty of droids to work on. Anyway,
it's probably gonna have plenty of droids to work on. This new place we're going.
that is true. But gonna need to salvage stuff from the hyperdrive. I'm probably gonna see. Could I?
Alright.
While we're traveling, could
Alright.
I attempt another mechanics check to salvage my maybe make it blow up a little bit less? Or if
How does a hyperdrive blow up?
You can make the mechanics check. I'm going to allow you to make the mechanics check. It's going to be against 2 red and a black.
I will remove that black with my gearhead skill.
Alright.
Okay.
And...
Oh no. And you're gonna spend a dark side point?
No, I'm just...
Okay.
Don't give him ideas.
Your successes are going to allow you to salvage parts of this hyperdrive. The only way you can stop it from exploding at this point is either by getting 4 successes or a triumph.
Wow.
Well, he did it. He did it.
Okay.
I would say I got a shit ton of successes, sir, and a triumph.
Alright.
Could I use that to negate the damage entirely? All of them. To negate the damage entirely, but those 2 threats are that I'm gonna suffer, like, a couple more strain because of how difficult the task will be.
And perhaps it renders the hyperdrive useless. Like you stopped it from
No.
exploding.
I'll just suffer the strain damage.
Oh no! I like what Fusion's bringing to the table.
God damn it, Fusion!
Sounds
What?
like such a good idea.
No,
So-
that's what the
so-
Damn it.
I mean, I guess it is Sin's role. He does get, doesn't he?
The party get it. This is a collaborative experience.
I was just making a suggestion.
No. Yes,
Don't
and
make the
thank you.
suggestions for the DM.
This is
No,
great
it's
for me. I
making
love
suggestions.
suggestions.
Haven't you guys
Suggestions are
ever
good.
learned by being my players? That you don't
Suggestions
make
are
suggestions.
great. I love suggestions. You're doing such a great job, Fusion. So
You traitor bastard.
here's what I'm going to say.
We
You
should-
are able to salvage the hyperdrive so it does not explode when you land.
Fuck.
I'm going to say that those 5 successes are that as long as you start up the engine again and fly away in 5 days, you can limp this to another planet.
Okay.
What did
The
he say?
two-
He cut out.
You can limp. You know how you ride a cart on fumes, basically.
Yeah, we're gonna be riding this ship on fumes unless we find some fuel.
Riding this hyperdrive on fumes, more specifically. You can still fly the ship fine otherwise.
So
But-
no warp speed again.
And what we're gonna say about that, despair.
That's a
or sorry,
triumph.
no,
That's a
no,
triumph.
no. The two threat.
Oh, I thought the threat would be that it, still explodes.
I'm being a little nicer.
Okay.
It still might explode after this, but the threat basically, all I'm saying with this, other than it's still going to explode, is that you're pretty much the only person that can stand being in the engine room right now. It is, you remove the coolant, you're trying to hook things back up. You get a temporary coolant service running so that it doesn't go out while you're gone. But it is unbearably hot in here, and you are only able to be in here because you have to.
Plus, I'm a Jawa baby. Tatooine represent.
Exactly, right? You're in here, it's hot, it's like, oh, this is like home. But also, you've been away from Tatooine, you've been away for a non-zero, so it's like, it's a little weird to get used to again, but you're like, alright, this is home enough, I can still be here, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Okay. So, with that triumph, then, how about this?
Alright, I'm listening.
Could I know the exact parts I need to get the hyperdrive in perfect working condition, even if I would have to jury rig it?
Yes.
Okay.
You know that you need 10 new you need 10 new coolant pipes, and you need a rather large container of coolant.
Okay.
There is a coolant system in the ship. The hyperdrive has a separate coolant system, because the hyperdrive, how I am describing it, I don't know if this is the case in the in my Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
It is always canon and will forever be canon until I say otherwise, Star Wars.
It's like the SCP Foundation,
Sure, right? Point being is that my thought, hyperdrive is, you're trying to run the energy of a small star in here, right? You're trying to run this energy to go impossibly fast. Go plaid.
Yeah.
And for that, it has its own coolant systems, because when it runs, if there wasn't its own coolant system, you might burn up the whole ship.
Yeah. Okay. No, I like it.
Hence why this would explode originally, right? But you're like, okay, you found the replacement, you found the donut equivalent of a coolant, you found whatever spare coolant it is, it's half full. It's like, okay, you could survive 5 days without running the engine and this thing not exploding.
Hey guys, good news!
What's up?
I managed to
Sure.
repair the hyperdrive a little bit, okay? I bought us a few days of time, but when we get to that lab, we're gonna immediately have to look for coolant and some coolant pipes.
Can do. How close are we to landing?
We'll say it's narratively convenient that you are getting ready to get into landing procedure.
So is there like an actual landing pad then? Or?
Okay,
yeah.
so here's what happens. You roll me a perception check, just because I'm curious how quickly you notice.
Oh fuck! Let me find.
Against 2 purple.
Boop.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so that
I
two,
noticed it.
that two threat is that you get 2 strain.
Yay!
So basically, how I'm going to describe this and how it's sort of happening is that you know the coordinates. You trust your friend Isari. They've done a good job so far. You have no reason to doubt them. But you keep flying closer, and all you see is trees. And all you see is trees. And all you see is trees. And oh god, I'm getting closer, and I only see trees. And then, not superbly close to the ground. You got 2 successes, so you notice this a bit sooner than someone else might. As you start getting closer, you're like, that is a rather impressive way. Have you ever seen like a forced perspective image where it makes it look like there's a giant row of something, and then once you fly closer, it's like, that was just rather cleverly placed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you fly another line of trees closer to the destination, and you start to see what looks like a space in the trees, a rather unnaturally perfect rectangle, essentially, of space. And as you fly closer, you realize that, like, if you weren't looking for this, you probably wouldn't have noticed it, right?
Okay.
Like, if you weren't trying to find this place, you would have just been like, oh, just like a weird opening, whatever.
Yeah.
And you see what looks like basically an indent in the ground, like a platform that looks exactly like the ground, but
Okay.
your ship is telling you, it's like, this is a landing pad. Great.
Okay. So should I roll a piloting check to land on it then?
I'm just gonna say it works.
Yeah, it's kind of an
Okay.
easy task.
All right.
You know exactly where you're landing. There's no duress. There's no stress going on. You just land.
Okay. Hey, sorry.
Yeah.
While the rest of us go try to find some of the coolant piping and coolant, why don't you see if you can get this ship scrubbed? Find a way to make it so it's not being tracked by Imperial.
Well, yeah.
You feel an internal force speak to you and tell you, why don't you not split the party?
Listen,
'Cause-
internal force.
One guy who can fix it would be useful fixing the ship.
Why not let the 2 NPCs that have a lot of time to do this?
How about
No one said
you know
that
what?
they were competent.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the NPCs.
Okay, alright.
There was
Sure.
a voice in our head.
And how about Rhodok come with us? You know, I mean, Oola can also come with us. Erik can, we can all search out. Fan out. Listen, guys, okay?
So wait, okay, explain your plan to me.
My plan is I'm gonna go into the engine room. I'm gonna have show everyone what the fuck a coolant pipe looks like, and then we're all gonna fucking spread out and
Okay.
search this laboratory.
Alright, so just for a fun narrative moment, you go down to the engine room, you're like, it's a little hot, but this is normal for you, right? So this doesn't immediately strike you as something you need to warn people.
Oh boy.
What?
Just imagine that you just opened a fully heated oven.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everyone else just gets that for a moment. It's like, oh, that's not comfortable at all.
This feels great on my
We all
balls.
been on Tatooine.
Have you? That's not something that was explicitly stated. That was just...
Well,
I
I've
don't-
been with Trimo. Isn't Trimo on Tatooine or?
No,
No,
Trimo's
no,
not on
no.
Tatooine.
No, the only thing connected to Tatooine that's happened is the fresh point.
Prince of
The Fresh-
Tatooine.
Yeah, the Fresh Prince of
Okay, never
Tatooine is a popular TV show ever since the definitely fake explosion of Tatooine.
Okay.
You mean Dantooine?
The
Yeah, obviously
definitely
Dantooine, yeah.
The definitely fake explosion.
Once we're looking around in the lab, is there any chance I can try to use my
Well,
dumb luck? To try
I'm
to
gonna
get
have-
the ones?
I'm gonna
So-
have one of my blasters ready.
Okay, so you have a blaster ready. The ship is landed, right? You've landed.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what a coolant pipe looks like.
I'd like to shut the ship off too.
Okay.
Just
shut-
let it cool down.
Yeah. You shut the ship off. What Isari did means that the hyperdrive isn't going to explode in a minute now that the coolant isn't running. It has other services for that. That's fine. It is set up right now. Is the point? I'm not like, gotcha. No, this was set up. This was planned, right?
Yeah.
So, one thing that you notice when you're turning off the ship is that you're running low on fuel.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Joker. I was just
Yeah.
gonna...
This ship was stocked for a there and back to the spaceport.
Okay.
Very deliberately not stocked more than like maybe like an extra, again, like there's blah blah blah.
It wasn't ready for light.
Rhodok, you absolutely can. I'm spending that right now. No. Okay.
You bastard.
Darn it.
He's trying to end the campaign.
So, basically what happens here is, like, you notice that it's low on fuel. It's like, this was very deliberately stocked to make sure that someone didn't try to escape to a random planet with this. Thankfully, due to your expert piloting, you were able to save a lot of fuel, but, you may not be great going off after this.
Sorry, if we don't find any fuel, we're not getting anywhere.
Okay, well, we're also not going to get anywhere fast unless we get more coolant and some coolant pipes. So, Frank and Steve, you two search for the coolant pipes, and meanwhile, the four of us, we're going to look for coolant and fuel.
Okay. So, the ramp for the ship goes off, and once you step out onto this raised platform that is, like, you put your feet on it, or like you put your shoes on it, it feels a lot like grass underneath you, but you can tell it's not. Like, you can tell that this is definitely...
Oh god, it's AstroTurf!
This, like, it's fake grass, right?
What the hell is this? AstroTurf, and we're in a space campaign.
So, like,
But now we know what the real turf wars were about.
and,
Oh,
like,
God.
would any of you try to investigate this platform further immediately before I continue describing the outline, or should I describe the rest of it first?
Platform?
Are there any, like, button
I'll taste
panels?
the AstroTurf. See.
Tasty
Alright.
AstroTurf.
You can make a perception check to try and find a panel against, let's say, since you have some information about this place, we're gonna say 2 purple.
Okay. Push button!
Oh, well, shit.
You do not find a panel of buttons. Thankfully, you do not get an active failure, so you do not press a button on accident. But what we're going to say that the strain is that...
I gained a strain.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
You gain a strain, and just like, there's that moment where your ship's turning off, it's happening, and it just sort of makes a lurching noise, and you think for a moment, oh god, is it going to fall? But then...
Oh god, is the ship
stops.
gonna fall?
Yeah.
I know that the landing gear is kind of about to fall apart. Too,
Well, it's like,
so-
yeah, it's like, this landing gear is in the best shape. It's gonna, like, you know enough about this ship, you've been flying it at this point, like, you've had to land it at least once. You know it's not going to fall, but there's that moment of, like, but it might, right? You
Yes.
understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
feeling goes through you, and you get a point of stress because of that. And yeah.
How do we clear this stuff again? Remind me. Like
You have to
Right.
roll. You can use advantage to recover it.
Yeah, you can use advantages to recover stress. You can rest. Because of the situation on this ship, I did not allow for stress recovery on the on this last one. But for example,
Nah.
when you clear this planet,
yeah.
you could absolutely less
Yeah.
less stressfully leave. You get the chance where you're in like the limbo to just recover your stress.
Okay. Cool.
So, Steve, so looking around more because you're looking around, you're looking at stuff. You see a few facilities off directly north of you, and you see some directly east of you that are they are built to be hidden by these trees quite well. Certain parts are raised specifically to be hidden under trees, more specifically some are lower to make sure that they are covered by the shadows. This very utilitarian design to make sure that
Alright, well.
there's no way that it's covered. And Steve and Frank have their instructions. They're here for this plan. They run off to the eastward center.
Okay,
Like
well,
the
time for us to go
eastward
north.
location.
Yeah. I'll go north with him.
Yeah, let's all go north.
I go
Rhodok and
You go
wanna go-
west.
okay. Roll me a dumb luck check against 3 red.
You don't want me to do this.
What
Roll
are
me
you
a
rolling? What are you rolling?
Roll me a dumb luck check against 3 red. I know what I said.
You.
Okay.
Okay, I
You
mean.
enter a space for a very brief moment as you attempt to step in a direction that is not a direction that exists in any
Did she
of
try to
these
go
worlds.
west?
Yes.
The
Yes.
fuck?
You
And
told me
then-
to roll a dumb luck when I had the highest dumb luck of our group.
Oh my
I
god.
know what I said. And then, in the words of the great Synashi from long ago,
Oh god, I know exactly what you're about to say.
Oh, no.
you appear about a foot up and then fall harmlessly. And those 2 advantages, you feel emboldened by the fact that you were able to step west even if you may not again, and you have a blue die on your next action.
Jesus Christ, you fucking stepped west.
I like how Joker's like, yeah, I know what I said. I'm like, okay.
Alright.
I was the one that stepped west before. I know what I said.
No, that was Greenie.
Oh, green.
Sorry, it was Greenie. I thought we all tried to step west.
No. You all did it. You all attempted it, but I was the only one that had Greenie roll it, and then after he rolled it, you guys were like, "Oh hell no."
Oh, hell no.
Right. So yeah,
So the next thing you've got to do is try to step north.
no.
No, we're not. No, fuck off. Okay, access this facility. What does it look like on the outside?
Yeah.
The north
Okay.
one.
On the outside, lab.jpg appears in your mind, like
Yes.
secret facility.jpg. You know,
Oh yes, the
like
one.
this.
I know.
This is a very utilitarian structure. It was built to stay hidden under these trees to the extent that when you look at the roof, you see that same sort of like astroturf is a good way to describe it. So we're just gonna go with that, like the same sort of like astroturf material on the roof, and the rest is just like that similar sort of synthesized stone.
Oh god.
We're gonna stay in Star Wars. That brutalist architecture took off real large because of how many people don't have homes.
I'm
Damn.
So this is your
Yeah.
okay. So they hired someone to drop off a rectangle building.
Yeah.
here.
No, I think
Like,
I think Fusion's got the right of it. This is like it's like the shield bunker on Endor.
yeah. Similar idea. Much less trying to defend itself. Much more just it's
Oh,
here.
Just existing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It exists versus you go up to the door, like you go up to where the door would be on this thing. It's got glass panel doors and it's got an access pad on the right.
Can I roll a perception check to see what we see inside it?
Absolutely. Roll me a perception check against 2 purple. It's sort of like a dark tinted glass, so it's not easy to see inside, but you can definitely put your finger to it.
Okay.
So
Oh, well.
2 successes
And a threat.
and a threat,
So I potentially saw a threat.
possibly. So you put your eyes up to the glass panes of this. You look through. You're looking around. It seems harmlessly empty.
Oh no, I'm gonna get jump scared.
Oh,
Just
no.
like you look around, this is sort of this is the lunchroom, you would guess.
Oh, I'm
It's
getting
not-
jump scared. I don't like this.
He's getting
It's
Five
not
Nights
like-
at Freddy's.
It's got a few tables.
Bitch
In
is
the back.
gonna
It's got like long you know the lunch tables that you see in the schools where it's like,
Yep.
just a long yep.
Yep.
Got those. There's what looks to be a vending machine in the back, and there's no jump scare. But what you do see in the back is
Whoa! Okay, what I see in the back.
That's good. That's good. What you see in the very back is you see what looks to be
A body?
no. You look. This is a lunchroom. You see the company fridge, and it's got stuff in it, which means that either someone was an asshole and left their container over this. Left their container.
Wait, like there's
food.
actually electricity running still and stuff, and like this
Yeah,
stuff's cool.
yeah, stuff is working. There's you see the light
Okay.
on the fridge. There's stuff going on in the fridge. Like you see like you're not sure if this is some asshole left their food, or if.
But I
like,
can
you
tell
know,
like the
there's
food's
people-
not decayed too. Like
Yeah, this looks like it's currently being lived in, which
Oh,
Shit.
fuck.
get back. I'm a
concerning.
whole.
As you say shit, you see what looks like something really fast scramble right in front of the glass door.
I'm gonna fire at the doors.
Don't fire at the doors, idiot. That's the only thing keeping them in.
Okay, you're right.
Are
You're
we
right.
sure that it's people?
Are
Actually,
you-
I know I wouldn't know.
Do we
Yeah,
not
right.
see it as it runs to the doors?
Right? Sorry. What
Do we not see it as it runs to the doors, like right next to us?
No, it runs across the door.
Oh.
So what you see looks like you got 2 successes, so you see it, and
Is it humanoid?
Well, let him explain.
Okay, go on.
it might no, it's fine. It's fine to ask questions. It might be humanoid. So humanoid is a very vague term in
It
in
is.
Star Wars, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Is it,
this could you look at it, you get 2 successes, so you get a decent look, but it moved really fast. This could be a Trandoshan.
okay,
This
can I
could
rephrase
be-
the question then? Is it? It's
course.
not like quadruped. It's bipedal.
But
It
it's
is by-
common.
It is bipedal.
Okay.
It's not there when you look again.
Okay.
You look. It is bigger than a bread box unless you are trying to contain bread made with a lot of blue milk.
Ah, okay.
Uh,
Hey, what you see?
So and then Oola, you also
Here's-
rolled a perception check just very quickly. You only got one threat. So yeah, it's great. So you put your face up at that same moment that Erik did right before the scream the shit happened, right?
Yeah.
Like so you just get the same run where it's like, that's something large and possibly dangerous.
Sorry. Get your weapon out.
What are you
yeah,
telling me? Tell Rhodok. He's the blaster.
Rhodok, get your weapon out.
Okay, I get my shot glove out, as that is my weapon.
Don't you have a fucking gun?
Oh!
Jesus fucking Christ. Here, borrow my blaster.
I'll get my blaster out, but I'm setting it to stun.
Actually, no. You
And
know what?
if
No,
you
fuck
want-
you. You don't get my
I'm
blaster.
using my glove. It's fine.
All right. Isari is instead. Is the door locked?
Okay, so how do you try to open this door first? Just out of, just,
Well,
like,
you said there was
so
an
you're trying to.
You said there
Yes,
was an
there's
access
a-
panel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
I'll push the button to open it.
Okay. It beeps red, and then you see above it a code like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right?
Yeah.
So it flashes on screen. It's like need code.
So this is the part where we blast through the door, right?
No. This
this
is the
is-
part where I take out my slicer gear and ask for the difficulty.
Yes, this is the part where you click one of the buttons and it turns yellow, and
No. No. Nope. I rolled a Nope. Punch it until it dies, Rhodok.
I hit 555.
Slicer. Ooh.
Yeah. Isari's also a hacker, by the way. Instead of just
No. So sorry, you start splicing into this. When
Yeah.
she pushes 555. It's a 4-digit code.
God damn it. Fine. I'll
No,
push...
I just want to know what Oola does. She puts in 3 of the 4 digits. What does she do for the fourth one?
And they're all numbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 through 9, no 0.
You couldn't have just let me work here, huh?
Can I press 2?
Okay, he presses 2.
I'm
You
pressing 2.
absolutely can press 2. The door unlocks.
What? Fuck.
I rolled a D10 to see what number it would be for the last one.
And it was a
and
2?
It was 2.
Oh
yeah.
my god, that is some dumb luck right there.
2 is a reverse 5. That's why I chose it.
That is a legit dumb luck thing right there.
555.
Because of Apple Tree Lane.
And Isari, you just have this moment where it's like, your brother has that combination on his luggage.
Damn it. I knew it.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, okay,
This
time to put
man
away my
having
slicer
all the
gear.
passwords, including his bank. Over him.
So the door opens, and as the door opens, the room's empty.
Sorry gets out his glow rod.
Okay.
Oh wait, do I have my glow rod?
But the thing, it's
Yes, I do.
It's lit in here. The lights are on.
Oh, the
Yeah,
lights are
but
on?
it's like-
Oh!
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told you there's someone living here.
Like,
Oh.
it's very like it's a medium light, right? Like a glow rod wouldn't be a bad idea in here because if you're not accustomed to dim light, it's still going to be like.
But it can't be that dark. There's all the light from the outside.
No, I never
too.
said it was like. Yes, for the purposes of what's happening, if you wish to use your glow rod to make it clearer for you to see things, that is something that you can do.
Yes, I will.
And
Hello?
yes, you do, and it's like.
Anyone in here?
Roll me a perception check. Anyone is allowed to. We're gonna go for 1 red and
1 red and 1 purple?
yeah.
Okay.
I have something that lets me remove up to 2 setback dice.
Oh, I
to
rolled a
deal with
despair.
That's
environmental.
black. That is black dice. Setback is black dice.
Oh, well, I succeeded. I'm going to use
I
that.
mean, I succeeded. I rolled 2 advantages and a despair, right? Like an advantage is still a, right?
Yeah, you can
No.
use.
I think I was checking the
so-
lights and kind of got a little blinded.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
very quickly, success and failure. Those two symbols, the POW and the triangle. Those are the only ways that you can succeed.
Okay, so I did not succeed then.
You did not succeed. You got an advantage, which means that something tangentially helpful happens.
Could recover some strain.
Yeah. Would you like to recover some strain?
With both of those?
If you'd like to, that is an option. You can tell me something else. We can talk about something else, but 2 strain is a very valid
I
option.
think I'd like to use them a little more
Is that
situated.
a coolant rod up in the light fixture?
No, that's not a coolant rod up in the light.
I think I'd like to use them a bit more around that despair I rolled. If that's
Yeah.
possible.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you get a boost dice for your next check. Is that all right with you? A blue die. That means
A blue dice?
for your next check, you get a blue die. Is that
Okay.
cool with you?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you like what something like So this despair, a chill runs down your spine. There's just this moment of pure terror as you feel like you saw something shift when Isari spoke.
So I'm guessing my strain went up by 2.
No, I'm not raising your strain here. You get a boost die. This despair is that you start to feel this chill down your spine.
I'm gonna look over our shoulder.
Isari.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
You succeed on this check.
I do.
You see where that sound is coming from. Because when you said, who's there, everyone heard this sort of rustle almost. Like something skittering, something moving. You see it. You look up. And you get just the moment to say something as it drops directly onto Erik.
Oh, fuck! Blast it!
Okay.
Let's
can I
roll
shoot it?
initiative.
Can I roll to shoot it then?
Let's roll
No,
initiative.
I think your despair is gonna prevent that.
Let's roll initiative.
There's an initiative button, right?
Okay, so
Combat, initiative, not expected, so vigilance.
yes.
Oh my
You're gonna
god!
be rolling- Sorry, let me get the tracker up here.
I'm done.
Okay. She's rage quit. I don't blame her.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to take off my penalty dice.
Okay, so that's
Three
successes,
3.5, yeah.
3.2.
3.2, just same as Rhodok.
Yeah, 1 second. Sorry, let me. God, the one thing I always forget is the initiative tracker, no matter how many times I use it. Okay, so PC. Did that actually take everyone's things? No, it took most of them though. It's
I can't
fine.
type mine in.
Eric, you forgot, or Fusion, you forgot to do it via the combat page.
No, I went to the combat page and then I hit dice pool.
No, you don't hit dice pool. You hit vigilance.
Initiative vigilance is what you were supposed to click.
Yeah, there's a little die symbol on the far right. Past modifiers.
Oh, so do I have to re-roll then?
Just re-roll it to get you on the initiative because I have to add something as well, and then we'll
How
set you
the
back
hell
to
do you have?
3.2.
Oh, it's because you forgot to take your dice away from the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, stop messing with the dice pool.
It's fine. You were at 3.2 because that is what you rolled earlier.
Yeah.
3 dice that happened, and then please let me add something. Okay. Here we go. For extra effect, let's put question mark. That sounds fun, right?
Oh, cool. A mysterious
How do
thing.
you
I like
pronounce
that. Question mark. He just told you.
What language is that?
Obviously, it is Huttese.
Mm-hmm.
So, because of your despair, there is going to be a surprise round
Against us.
Against you.
against you. Why is this not taking? I'm sorry. It's trying. Okay, 1 second. Let me. All right, cool. It did the thing. All right. So very quickly, it gets a surprise round, and calling this a Trandoshan would be correct.
What?
But okay, so you know Trandoshans, right? Trandoshans are the giant lizard.
Bosk.
Yeah, boss.
Bosk.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bosk.
I mean, Trandoshan is the species.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
was
Anyway.
God, I forgot something. God, I forgot. No, sorry. So Trandoshan. It is a Trandoshan, but it is. Have you seen the Spider-Man movie where Killer Croc is the villain?
No.
You mean the
No?
lizard?
Okay. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man 1. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So this is just a
it's a giant fucking Trandoshan. If this is a Trandoshan, this is like This is like the Hercules of Trandoshans.
It's large size.
But you're not quite sure, like, you're trying to think about, like, how do I explain this? But it's like, it's a giant Trandoshan. So, Erik, you're holding your pistol, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I
So,
have it readied for a reaction.
you have it readied, you got a despair dice, so that doesn't quite happen. My apologies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spare is really
so-
fucky.
So, here is something fun you now get to learn about how this works. Melee versus ranged. They get an extra boost dice on trying to attack you, because you are holding a ranged weapon, you are prepared for range.
That's kind of stupid.
No, it's
The
not. I
gun is
mean,
efficient.
fusion.
you
The
put a
same
gun on
fusion.
someone's
Fusion.
skull.
Fusion. The
I'm
same
not gonna
shit.
argue that.
I mean, you
I'm
kind of
just
are.
saying, I think it's kind of stupid.
You kind of are arguing it though by saying that. Anyway, yeah, go ahead, Joker. Roll your attack.
We're going to roll this attack.
You roll a threat.
Yeah, I see. So, it comes down, it was sneaking around, it got this, it was ready. It was going to make its attack. It found its prey was off guard. It goes for the attack, and it pushes its claws into the ground next to Erik. And one second, let me see what's a good use for one threat in combat. I have an idea for it, but I want to make sure I'm not...
Ah, shit.
It's right here.
I mean, I used to have a chart for this.
It's in the chat. So what we're gonna say here is that it's sort of stuck in the ground. Like it pushes its claw into the ground and it's stuck there for a moment. The next active player will get a blue dice on attacking.
Is that me?
It's whoever
is it?
takes the turn.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a blue dice already, so I could stack my blue dice. You said I did from those advantages.
Yes. Would you like to be the person that goes next? Or would someone else like to go next?
Is anyone opposed to that?
Go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to roll pistoleering, right?
Yes, and you're gonna be making.
So
Looks like 3 purple and.
yes. So okay. So if you look at the little range rings, everyone is currently engaged.
Okay.
If you want to move to try to get to short, that is something that can happen. But for purposes of everything happening, everyone is in this circle right now. Everyone is in this engaged circle. If you look at the bottom left, you can see the chart for it. So you are using your pistol. That is a ranged light. So, ranged light versus an engaged target. So you are versus someone in melee. You are doing it in engaged. So right now it would be, if you rolled your dice, it would be your dice versus a red and 2 purple.
You know, I'm feeling confident about it.
Okay.
Don't
Make
forget your
attack.
boosts. Well, you failed.
I failed. Yeah, I did.
Okay, so there's these charts over here that we can pull up. I'll just very quickly apply to myself. Here.
I got 3 advantages, though.
Yeah, you got 3 advantages. So here's how you can spend 3 advantages. If you look in the Discord chat.
Click to see attachment. Okay.
Use the targeted creatures' strength bonuses, regardless of environmental effects.
Could I instead choose like one worth and a 2 worth, or
Yeah,
3
absolutely.
Yeah, you can do that.
Absolutely. That
Okay,
is
so-
absolutely something you can do for the purposes of you not just being like, here, have 3 blue dice. I'm going to say don't choose the same option more than once.
But I haven't. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm
Up-
saying you can't spend 1 advantage 3 times and be like, have 3 boost dice, 3 blue dice next person.
All right.
And
Even if they
obviously,
cost
this
different
is
things.
sorry.
Even if they cost different things.
That's fine. What I mean is, you see in one advantage, it's add blue dice to next allied active character's check.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let you choose that exact option 3 times.
I'm thinking choose that and then the one in the.
Okay, so you want to give 2 boost dice to the next person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I
Then
want.
yeah, you do that. So
Okay.
your shot doesn't hit, but it is a great suppressing shot, we'll say. Like, you shoot at it and you fail to hit it, but it's close enough that it has to be careful of you. Is that an acceptable way to explain your action?
Yeah. I intimidated a bit.
A little bit. So who
Yeah.
wants to go next?
I'd like to charge forward if I can.
You're engaged
Absolutely.
to it, so
Sorry, yeah. This is not. Here we
I
go.
mean, charge
Everyone's
forward into
in
engagement.
here. Cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to be even more engaged.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I propose to it.
Okay, so
Down
Roll-
one knee.
Oh.
roll a charm check.
No, I'm gonna try and
What's the challenge?
grapple it in my arms and shock it and crush it if I can.
Absolutely, make your attack. So it is melee versus melee. So it's just two purple dice,
2 purple dice.
and you have 2 blue dice as well because you have Erik laying down suppression fire.
Nice.
3 advantage.
Okay, Oola.
Oh my god.
You feel the interdimensional powers at B tell you to stop.
You
Okay.
need to calm
Okay,
down.
so I've done this now.
No, I'm referring to my roll.
She's successful. You
I
didn't.
did and
do it.
didn't at the same
No, you did
time.
not success. You
No,
did
I
not
got
succeed.
triumph and despair.
That doesn't
Yeah,
mean you
got-
those
succeeded.
are not successes. That is just
Her fiance
you
called off
critically-
the wedding.
you do something that is critically important and critically awful at the same moment.
But it's not her turn, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rhodok already said it was
1
gonna.
second. The shock gloves will really start at 0 damage?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
it's
Well,
plus
yeah, sorry,
0,
yeah.
so it's whatever his
Yeah.
strength is.
Right, yes. That makes more sense. Okay, so first off, what's your strength score? 4?
I want to say yeah.
No.
What is it?
Having trouble navigating.
Brawn.
What's your
What
brawn?
what is your brawn?
Where is it on the sheet? Is it under skill? Okay, yeah, 4.
skills. 4? Okay.
It's 4 because you're rolling 4 dice.
Yes. No, it's not.
Okay. Okay. So,
Okay.
1 extra success, that means that you are doing 5 damage to this. That is the damage portion of this. You do not get enough advantage to activate the critical ability of your weapon, but
I do have a special, the stun 3.
okay, then yes.
Yes, it means you can deal 3 strain damage to him.
I'll do that. I'm just gonna try
Yeah.
and crush him in my arms and shock him.
Yeah, so you're giving this thing the Heimlich maneuver. Essentially. Like, it's got too broad of a upper body for you to wrap around that, so you're kind of wrapping around its waist and crushing at its hips.
Yeah.
And you're squeezing it and you're shocking it with the glove while you're just raw strength pushing into it. And you hear some crunching and you think it's you feel like you are doing stuff. You're doing a bunch of damage to this thing all up.
You still have 1 advantage left after that, by the way.
I will recover 1 strain.
Okay.
Perfect. Now it is
Now it's
Aurora's turn.
Now it's time for the bad touch.
I would like. What do I want to do? It's been given this bear hug. What we're gonna go for is it's going to try and grab Rhodok by the neck.
Oh
We're
god.
gonna see what happens. It's reaching behind it, trying to grab at Rhodok's neck. Do you feel like that is a fair?
Yeah.
That is a fair
Yeah.
explanation.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
All right, cool.
Danger.
He's.
It's Pretty much every melee character in Star Wars. I'm in danger.
And for funsies, I'm gonna use Dark Side Point.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Huh.
I have a bad
Oh.
feeling.
Oh god.
That did
What the
okay.
shit?
So,
That did okay.
Oh dear.
so Rhodok, I hope you have access to your soak ready.
I do.
Oh no.
Okay, good.
Well, it's got to be at least 4.
Yeah, it's gonna be a non-zero amount of damage.
That's a big ouch.
One second. Let me just read all these fun things I can do.
Oh
I don't think you need to really.
no.
So,
Oh, he's reading them.
okay. Oh, I'm reading them. Okay. So, here's what's going to happen.
Right.
Instead of it dealing direct damage to you, with that critical, what's going to happen is it's going to grab you. It's going to use its 2 advantage to perform a maneuver while doing this to remove you from its back, as you just feel like your hands are no longer allowed to thing, as it is baby dolling you basically. And while it's holding you, it's going to use its other hand and it's going to crush the arm that is holding the shock, that is using the shock glove.
Oh dear.
You are 1 arm down.
Wait, did you roll that critical injury though?
Sorry, it is. I get to choose to disable a piece of gear, so he's disabling the shock glove.
Oh.
Right.
Oh,
Using
wow,
the
that
critical
sucks.
to disable the shock glove, which means disabling the hand. So,
Yeah.
Rhodok, you know how that medicine makes things not feel like you don't feel anything for a while.
Yeah.
You get that feeling, but you don't voluntarily get that feeling. In your right hand, we'll say you still have 1 hand. You can still make attacks. I'm just gonna say that when you make an attack using your shock glove, you have disadvantage. Like you have a black die now.
Okay.
Just I don't want to disable you entirely, but this absolutely.
So
do
to
after it just
clarify,
understood.
my entire right arm is just useless, not just a shock glove.
Yeah, pretty like.
It's been turned into
lower
gel.
arm.
Gotcha.
Lower arm, we'll say. Like
It
you
is-
can still
yeah.
like you can still sort of move. Like you can
Can
move
noodle
your upper
slap
arm.
him with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Noodly
Yeah.
arm.
This is the collaborative storytelling. Are you all right with that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That happens. As everyone just hears this crack.
Jesus.
And then when Rhodok is set down, Rhodok is like leaning heavily on one side as the arm just lays down.
Ooh.
Gonna need a vodka tank for that one.
We don't
Sorry?
have a Baffa tank.
Huh?
We don't have a
What
I
Baffa
did
put
you
my
say,
arm down my
Rob?
pants where the excess Nullacane is.
Maybe you can do that on your turn.
But it's already numb, dude. Like.
Next player.
That's just flavor.
I'll let Isari go.
All right, Danny DeVito, what do you do?
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna suffer. Since I do not want to be in this clusterfuck, I'm gonna suffer 2 strain because I want to perform 2 maneuvers and also an attack. I'm gonna get the
Okay.
I'm gonna get the fuck to short range. I'm gonna
Alright.
use that's 1 maneuver. Second maneuver is to draw my blaster pistol.
Okay.
And
I
then-
thought you already had it out.
No,
Because I told you to draw it before we went in.
Yeah, and
That
then
doesn't
he
mean
said-
I told Rhodok to draw his blaster.
And then you said, no, you're too stupid to use.
And then didn't draw it.
Yeah,
Okay.
And anyway-
point being, he has it out now.
and then pew pew.
All right,
Wow.
make your,
Wait, why the hell did I make
what?
4?
Okay, so I'm
Wait,
going
what
to
the
be-
hell? Okay. Oh, Joker, that's why your dice pool.
Oh, sorry. Did my dice pool not?
Yeah,
clear? My bad.
it did not. No. So your dice pool affects all of our dice pool. So let's
yeah,
just clear it,
that's
and then I'll just reroll.
Yeah, just reroll. You're fine.
I was like,
Although you still came out on top of that.
oh,
Oh,
fucking
man.
goddamn it! It's still.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna say as benevolent DM, because you would have succeeded on those other dice. That one that was is just an advantage is an advantage of success. So you get to take a success, but you have a threat. You have
Okay.
and success.
That's fair.
Since that was my fault, that happens. You're
Okay.
good. You make the attack and it works.
Got it.
Also, wait a second. It also rolled it. Yeah, you succeed anyway. You know what? It rolled for. It rolled. Are you using a heavy blaster? Like
I'm
a
using
heavy
light.
weapon?
Light.
Then yeah, it rolled for. Thing for some reason, even though my thing was clear.
That's well. I'm doing the 2 on my own.
Sorry, explain.
Okay, so I did 2 difficulty dice on my pool too, because I knew the difficulty ahead of time. So I just
It's 3 purple. 3 purple to
3 purple?
Ranged.
I'm not in
versus
melee. I'm not in melee.
Oh, sorry, short.
Yeah. So it was
That's just 1 purple then.
Oh, it's just 1 purple. Okay, well then.
That was a very much a success then.
Okay.
Then yeah, so I would get
Very-
3
very
successes
quickly-
and 2 advantage on that first
Yeah,
roll.
3 successes, 2 advantage.
Let's see what I can do with
forget
that.
how things work.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. All right.
So that's 9 damage minus his soak.
Yeah.
Or no, 8 damage. 8 damage. Sorry, 8 damage
Because-
minus his soak, and then I'm gonna use the 2 advantage to recover the 2 strain that I just used. Okay, that's it. Oola, it's your turn.
Okay, so very quickly, it takes the shot. Are you shooting stun or not stun?
Oh hell no, not stun. Never
Okay.
stun.
I mean, after you watched it cripple.
Well,
Or
okay.
Lapal.
What I want to make very clear to the party and everyone else, strain and health are different pools. So I just want to make sure that the party knows that if they are going to do stun damage and non-stun damage, that does not stack. That is 2 different health pools you're attacking.
Yes.
Just what?
Yeah.
I am okay with you are saying what happens, and that's cool. I just want to make sure that everyone understands the ramification, basically. So, Rhodok doing that attack where he got to do physical damage and stun damage, great. I just want to make sure that everyone understands that means that he didn't do 8 damage total to one thing. It was 3 and 5.
8 whatever his soak minus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that was clear to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Cool. Yeah, you do your damage. It takes the shot, and it just it lets out this bestial scream.
Okay, well I'm not liking this now.
Yeah, and make your it is your turn now, Oola.
Yep.
Yeah, are we just gonna ignore that charm check I tried to do?
Yeah, we are totally going to ignore that.
Yeah.
I don't know
If
what the
you
hell
would
is
like
wrong
to
with you
make
right
a
now.
charm check. You are allowed to make a charm check. You explain to me how you do it.
Well, it was supposed to be earlier in the turn order, but I was basically gonna ask, other than jumping from the ceiling, did it look like he was actually trying to attack us? at
Yes.
first? It did?
Yes.
Yes, he's
Yeah,
leapt
He was
onto
trying to kill
he's
me.
leapt onto one of our party members and tried to claw him. What the
It
fuck?
don't
is-
know, that's kind of
It was
vague.
actively trying to hunt Erik,
I
but
thought he just
How drunk are you right now?
to be fair to Oola, there is a part of Oola in their either inexperience or whatever. There's a part of their empathy that is saying, well, Erik did come in throwing a blaster pistol around.
Yeah, it's you came into
To
his
be-
home.
Hey,
with weapons drawn,
I said hello.
and
Yeah,
then
you
he
said
fell out of the
hello.
sky and tried to say hello back.
It did
Do you
not
know-
try to say hello back. It instead tried to attack us, so that immediately means it's
Yeah.
hostile.
Yeah.
Okay.
It did.
Oola
It
is
did not.
entirely. Oola is not entirely out of the realm.
It did not crouch. It did not crouch twice in a row, therefore it is hostile.
It had to ask what teabagging was.
Never mind.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and take a step out of the area to try to use my blaster pistol.
Okay, so you maneuver to short range and then you make.
Yep.
Oh,
One
Okay.
one purple.
yeah. Uno purple.
I imagine the reason Erik didn't is because his
Nice.
like, oh fuck.
Eric's fight or flight kicked in, and fight was the immediate answer, right?
Oh, nice. That's
exactly.
that's 7 damage right there, and you get an advantage.
Okay, and you are doing stun, yes?
Or are you doing
Or-
stun or
Yeah.
lethal?
I was doing stun. I had it set to stun. I didn't.
Yeah,
Oh.
have time to-
Okay.
You had said it was set to stun earlier. I just want to
Yeah.
make sure. I'm not gonna make you spend a maneuver to say you change it to kill if that is what you wanted to do. I'm just asking a question.
I'm
If I
gonna
don't
get
have to spend the maneuver, then yeah, I guess I'll set it to kill then.
Okay, yeah. It is. Maneuvers are a bunch of things. Flicking a switch right next to the finger you're about to pull anyway is not something I'm going to consider that.
No, that's
Unless for some reason your weapon's jammed, right? Like,
yeah. That sounds reasonable.
yeah. So yeah, you just okay. So you make the shot. You switch it. You switch it to fire the red beam instead of the, and you take the shot. Tell me how you kill this thing.
I killed it or didn't? Oh, okay.
You took a shot. You lethally injured this thing. Whether or
Okay,
not
is
this
it
immediately
in
kills
the
it or not is up to
process
you.
Of like the chokehold between the two, Rhodok and the beast.
Yeah, since all this stuff is happening sort of at the same time, let's say it's still holding Rhodok, and it just like you hear the bone snapping as you make the shot. Let's say for narrative stuff, why not?
Okay, so basically, I don't like the fact that like one of my people that I've been traveling with, the reason why I got out of Trimo's like clutches is being hurt. So I just take this blaster, change the setting real quick, just go right between the eyes and go PAM!
He
All right,
dead?
sick. So yeah, it gets shot in the back. It gets shot in the back by Isari, so it starts turning its head to look around, and it just gets perfectly lined up to get its head plastered. And
Okay, cool.
Well, if he's dead, I would like to walk over and eat his
And what? Did you say eat his
His
liver?
lunch. No, eat his lunch.
You're eating his lunch, you bastard! Let him die with at least
Okay.
some dignity.
So you open the fridge, and this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you find a tuna salad.
Yeah,
God damn it!
Can you do a survival check on that to make sure it still looks good?
Yeah.
Roll me a survival check against 2 purple.
You said it was refrigerated though.
I said it was yes. Refrigeration
It's in
does
the
not mean
refrigerator.
The
It could be in the
refrigeration does not
refrigerator
mean
for a
it's
long time.
permanent. Oh well, okay, you
Yeah.
succeeded, but also a threat.
Okay.
I think it's
that
not
wasn't me. That wasn't me that rolled.
I know, it was
the
Oola.
rolled.
So she-
Oola made a Oola came over to check as well. Oola, you roll the check. You
take
grab
a-
the first thing and you take a sniff. You succeed in finding out that while it looked fine at a distance, and while it's not disheveled, right? There is 3 different kinds of mold on this thing, and that you get stressed out as you set this back down and close it.
I'm going to put the tuna salad back down as I see you do that.
You think you see the tuna move for a moment, and it's like, nope, done.
So about that injury that you suffered, Rhodok. Wait, is his gear broken or is his arm broken?
Both.
Gear
Oh.
broken arm is for the scene broken. Okay. Think
Oh, could I use?
we're gonna say that his forearm is dislocated.
Could I use my medicine check to put it back in place?
Make a medicine check.
What's the difficulty?
We'll say 2 purple.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
yeah, you snap it back into place. You
Ow, ow,
recover
ow,
some
ow.
strain in the process.
I suffer no
Rhodok-
strain.
I like how you didn't even
Strong
run
sorry,
in.
you
You just
recover.
you went over and you just snapped
Yeah.
it back and said, "I know how to fix people too."
Listen,
sorry.
listen. Come here, Rhodok. Come here. Okay,
I
listen.
said recover strain to make sure.
Oh,
that was
recover.
right.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway,
sorry.
here, come here, pal. Let me take a look at that.
Oh, come on! Can't we save the gloves first?
No, the arm is more important. Okay. Jesus
You only
Christ.
have gloves, don't you have that
Here.
spare?
Here,
No,
I'll
he
fix.
only had the one to begin with.
Here, look. I will fix the gloves when we get done with this. Okay. But look, you just
Where
gotta
did you get
crack,
Oh,
Ow!
and you just gotta snap.
Ow!
And then hold on. I need you to start, kind of pulling against me here. Pull against me. Ah, crack. Snap.
Oh god,
There.
that felt great.
Yes, Eric.
that applies. But then he doesn't need the glove fixed. He's got the spare.
Oh my God.
So-
What?
So Rhodok,
Yeah.
you go through all this, and you thought that getting kicked in the nuts was the worst thing to happen to you today, but this series of events lets you know that even childbirth is not going to be the worst thing that conquers you.
Not bad.
Is that a thing in
No.
this species?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So I was talking about this with Synashi and GK earlier, and sometimes I'm gonna just tell you things instead of making roll perception checks because it doesn't make sense for you to fail.
No.
In this case, this is one of those cases. You look over this corpse, and the first thing you notice is that there on the neck there is S115.
Oh shit.
This?
Guys.
Subject.
Oh no. 115. They've had 114 other subjects on this place. At least.
At least, yeah.
At least.
Hey guys. Okay, so how about this? There's a fridge here, right? I mean,
Yes.
that's got to have some coolant and some coolant pipes.
Chip
Make,
size.
okay, you know what? Make me a perception check for that.
Is the coolant in the
What's the
fridge
difficulty?
same coolant as a ship needs?
Make me a perception check against 2 purple and a black.
Yeah, fuck. Okay. This is not gonna go well. It went better than expected, but still.
Getting closer to the fridge, you smell it because the fridge was just open and closed, and oh, that's a strain.
That's fine.
And you start following the pipe because this fridge is connected to a circuit. It is not
Now-
one unit, right?
Is that pipe a coolant pipe? Like, transferring coolant?
Oh yeah, is it?
It is, but it is a much longer pipe than what you would want. So maybe you could.
I could cut it
jerry-rig
into
something.
pieces.
Maybe
Yeah.
you could jerry-rig something, but Isari, being smart like you are, you realize you should find the source of the coolant first.
That
Oh
was just
yeah,
easy.
that would be smart. Okay, so we got to shut off the coolant and then, yeah.
If you had failed this check, I would have been like, you found it, and you rip it out. Wait.
Nope. Okay.
No. You succeed. You like, okay. You can follow the coolant, but it means going deeper into the lab.
How many doors are there to this cafeteria?
To this cafeteria, there is
Yeah.
there not doors. There is a hallway leading down, which is where
Where is
like,
going?
yeah, where you started going, and then there is a hallway going to the right. It looks like there is like what would have been a kitchen almost, like they had some sort of if you didn't have a lunch plan option here, and that side seems to be leading into a kitchen of some
So
sort.
can we actually see the kitchen though, or is it?
The kitchen part is not actively visible. You see the counter. There's a door that leads into what would probably be a kitchen.
Okay.
And then there's the hallway that goes back and you would think also connects to the kitchen.
All right, you three.
I'd like to seal off that hallway if it's possible.
Why are you still? Isn't that where we have to go for the coolant though?
The kitchen.
Sorry, he means the other hallway.
Oh, the
I
other
want to
hallway.
fortify
Okay.
the ground we have covered and know is. possible
Okay.
for a quick return.
Make me a like a
Even if it's just like
brawl is a skill, right?
Yeah.
so there's no like button panel or anything that I can close an actual door. It will be
no, sorry.
using
This room is barren of controls like that. This is like, again, this is not a space where they expect to be attacked, right? This is a like official report, like sorry, thinking back, official Imperial reports said that this thing was shut down, right? So
Yeah.
this is not a place that they expect anyone to show up, so they're not going to be like, yes, lock us in with the weird beasts we're creating.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So
Make me a brawl check, and basically what I'm going to say is that you're going to be like jerry-rigging a table, pretty much.
yeah, I'm fine with that. I just want to
two purple.
I want to secure the area as much as possible.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Erik, you kind of like throw at your back. You just like, it's just one of those moments where like you did a bunch of rebel training. You're like, yeah, I'm real good at this. I know I can do this. I know I can do this. You get in the good position. You got good form. You lift. The tables
were hevier than I expected.
They are heavier than you expected, and then you also see that they're bolted into the ground. It's like,
oh, they are bolted.
Oh, what's the advantage though?
The advantage is that you don't hurt yourself.
So I don't throw out my back.
Like it's more.
It's a temporary throwback.
Yeah, instead of being like, ow, full pain, it is just like oh, my body wasn't ready for me to try and pull on something. You know?
Okay.
What kind of bolts are on the legs? Like, is it screwdriver type or is it like nutted?
Is it nutted?
Like the nuts and bolts. You're so drunk.
Look, y'all the one drinking balls tonight.
I was drinking so much balls.
Why
Guzzling balls.
Why don't you tell? You know what? All right, it's think like you know the stuff you have to use to put together furniture.
Put together what?
You cut out.
IKEA furniture, like the hex, like.
Oh, that shit. An Allen wrench. God damn it.
Yeah, it's like you need an Allen wrench, but this is also like, this is Imperial furniture, so you need like the very specific 13 divot Allen wrench.
Oh god, okay.
God damn it.
So this is
I was
like
hoping
if
it
you
was
had
a screwdriver and I could just take my vibro sword and just kind of jerry rig it to
No.
the screwdriver handle, just to pop
No.
off the thing.
Could I do that
No, you
though?
can't-
Because I have a
you can't.
toolkit.
You can't vibrate this nut. Your toolkit does not have the Imperial grade 13 divot.
Does my mouse droid have the Imperial divot?
I forgot you had that.
Sin and I had a long conversation about that mouse.
Your mouse droid has the 12 divot Allen wrench.
Damn
that
it!
Just went out of style.
Can we weld like one more divot into the
Wait,
ball?
you're telling me that this place is supposed to be really old, abandoned, and his mouse droid.
I never said old and abandoned. I said official report said it's old and abandoned.
Oh.
It's like Patrick
Oh,
Bateman,
shit.
Perfectly safe. It's fine.
Guys, you know what that means, right?
Yeah,
That means everyone's been killed. We're
that
fucked.
Sort of thing, like that sort of thing where it's like you put together those pieces for a moment, and you just get that watch over your face, and it's like, we should go get the coolant now.
Yeah, we should get... Hey, guys!
Yeah.
Let's go get
Yeah.
the coolant.
Yeah, I was just trying to secure the area.
Yeah, just 1 second, and Rhodok will go back into the fridge, take out some of that moldy tuna, and scrape the mold off.
Oh my god.
Roll me a medicine check.
Oh my god.
This is
You
the...
have-
What's the difficulty?
Sorry. Against a red and 2 purple. So just roll red and 2 purple.
Oh my god.
All right. You just get a threat, and you scrape it off. It hits the ground. The mold starts, like, it looks like it's about to start like going through the ground, and you just go through this moment of nope, 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 nope. This is too much even for me.
You dumb.
And you scrape the mold with your boots. You throw the tuna back in the fridge. You're like, nope, not today,
damn it.
Satan.
Also, close the damn fridge door.
I'll consider it.
He's
If you'd be
letting,
nice
you're
to
letting
me.
coolant out, dude.
You're letting coolant out.
It's just a fridge. It doesn't output that much, and I slam it shut.
You slam it so hard that the door slides slowly closes.
Such a great suggestion, Fusion.
What?
I
What?
joke.
What's it?
I said
Nothing.
Such a great suggestion,
I was ready to roll
Fusion.
for it.
Sorry, Rhodok, what were you asking about?
That's just how I
The
imagined it.
suggestion that you had in your mind. I was ready to roll for it already.
Oh, no, it's fine.
It's just how I imagined it working. He's like, fine, boom. And then it's
One of those moments where, like, you slam it, it opens, you're like, fine.
he used too much force and it slides back open, you know?
God damn it. Yo,
You
y'all
don't-
motherfuckers.
you
Let's go
don't
get
know,
this.
Oola.
Let's go get this
Would you
coolant.
like to try the mold and find out?
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. Can I just
No,
eyeball
I had
them?
my sandwiches.
Can I eyeball it with my medicine check?
Absolutely. Roll two red against 2 red.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good.
Next thing you know, your
Roll, like,
eyeball
eat
melts
through the
off.
walls.
Although, did you always have eyeballs? I always.
Well, shit.
I mean, you got that
Uh,
thing.
All right, so you think about it for a moment, and you know that your cousin tried this once.
How the fuck?
You didn't hear from that cousin again, but you also heard that it was a great party. And you suggest that it gets collected and is used to run the rims of some blue Trandoshan.
Oh
And
no, it's drugs.
The story that Isari spins makes it sound like it's a really fun time to definitely gather this white mold for later.
Okay, so Rhodok, listen.
Yeah.
So my cousin, right? Okay, he called me in the middle of this wicked party. Told me he tried some of this this mold, right?
Well, see, I knew it was good. If he's trying.
Yeah. He did try it.
What cousin is this one?
No. Okay, well, it wasn't exactly a cousin. It was a dude that I was on. I was kind of imprisoned with. He was in a different part of the ship. Anyway,
Oh, shit.
long story short, he was starting to scream about stuff about how the Force is just guiding us towards an inevitable doom.
Yeah.
But it was a wicked, awesome doom filled with
Wait,
space.
hold that thought. It's eating through the floor. I think we should gather it now.
You can gather it now. I ain't going near that shit if it's gonna eat through the floor. You think I can contain this?
Oh, god damn it. I use my broken shot glove as a container. Is that possible?
No.
You know what that despair is gonna say? It says that absolutely works.
Oh God, no.
It doesn't melt through the shock glove?
Yeah, it absolutely works. So Rhodok, as you sort of mess with this broken shock glove, you realize that how it was crushed, the metal coils line up perfectly to be like almost a perfect bottom to hold this in like a cup.
Nice.
That is a shock glove, and it's like, this is perfect. This is so perfect. It's such a coincidence that I'm able to collect this mold. Such a great thing that I'm collecting this mold, and nothing bad will happen when I drink it. Maybe Frank drinks it.
Yep.
And sorry, those advantages tell you should absolutely have Steve try this first.
Oh, okay. Hey, you know what?
Those advantages are like, part of that story is that humans got super wild while drinking. So you know that it would be super cool to see Steve drink this.
You know what? Hey. So, real talk, Rhodok. I don't like Steve.
Oh, what's wrong with Steve?
Dude, did you not see him sneak off into the box instead of getting his shit together like Frank did?
Oh, he's a little panicky. So what?
I say,
Bradley.
I say, okay, this stuff might be dangerous, but it could also be hilarious to watch him trip balls.
Ooh.
So let's give it to Steve.
Why not both?
No, we need Frank. I worked my ass off to save Frank.
You know, I'm willing to bet neither of them are with the information we have.
They're probably fucking dead. Joker probably had them planned to get killed off as soon as they separated from us.
Yep.
I've been rolling dice from them in the background. I'll let you know that they rolled a triumph at least twice so far.
Okay, well, that how many despairs?
I'm going with them.
0 actually. Fun fact.
Okay.
So
I'm going to join them.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're gonna come with us to get this coolant.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys about what's happening. I was like, are they gonna die? Let's find out. This, like, again, dice rolling is to see what interesting stuff happens.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, yeah.
And then they've been acing it.
They've been doing pretty well, so they might live. All right. So point being is that you're going to go, like, you're following the coolant lines, and I would like everyone to roll a perception check as we walk through against 2 purple.
Oh my god, I knew it, guys. This fucking home.
Oh, I don't like this. Nice job, Rhodok.
Wow, amazing.
Hey, I actually succeeded something tonight.
Okay, so
Threat.
anyone that got threat, they just like that much 4 an additional light side point to be added to the pool. For each point of threat, someone can describe something absolutely terrifying they see in here.
I imagine
not alive.
I imagine we see some trails of blood from the people. It's all like I'm willing to bet you that there were corpses dragged even from the cafeteria. You know, not everyone probably knew what was going on. The facility went down. I bet you there were some, you know, just casually eating their tuna salads when these lizard people, you know, came up, you know, bit them, ate them, and dragged their corpses down the hall. So I imagine if we did not find the corpses, we'd, you know, find some trails of blood.
Like maybe you find a hand, right? Like,
yeah, maybe bits and pieces, even after some people have been nibbled on and stuff.
Yeah, so you see that. Like, this is just like you're walking through, and I think what honestly spooks Isari most is that Isari looks over and like sees inside one of the rooms that's clearly an office and sees a calendar, and the calendar date, like the last date that was crossed off was just like 2 months ago.
So this is real recent.
Well, that's some shit. Guys, prepare to get fucked. You all have blasters. Is there?
I'm gonna draw my second blaster. Even.
You're gonna draw a second blaster? Okay,
Yeah.
That's actually a good move.
Yeah, so I have them both at the ready.
Isari's gonna have one hand on his glow rod, one hand on his own blaster pistol.
Yeah, and part of these part of these successes looking through. Yeah, exactly, Oola. Something that you see on the direction you're not going, which is real nice for you. You see a bunch of storage containers. Like, think like a shipping crate almost, but like sized for a humanoid to be stuffed in. Sized for a giant Trandoshan to be stuffed in after it's injected with possible parasites or whatever it could possibly.
Oh god, it's Resident Evil.
Oh my god.
We are gonna get a jump scare after all.
He took the FNAF to heart.
So like you see to that direction, there's just a bunch of containers that have all been destroyed, all been opened one way or another, and I'm
from
sure
the inside.
Yes.
Oh yay! Of course. I was just having a little bit of hope.
And I'm sure that that's fine.
Are they more or less broken than when you two broke them?
More.
Shit.
Has anyone else ever noticed that
actually...
Jurassic Park never goes right?
Wait, what now?
Has anyone else noticed that Jurassic Park?
I mean, it would go right if they weren't fucking morons and put a bunch of, man-eating carnivorous dinosaurs in one of the lowest security bullshit, and then went all capitalism on it and was like, well, we need to attract new customers. Instead of putting, like, JP loot boxes all over the place, like a new thing of Geotracks, okay, we're instead going to make, and, you know, we're going to combine the DNA of our two most dangerous dinosaurs, and then we're going to lock it away to make it go psycho, and then we're going to expect people to, you know, survive that somehow.
And then we're gonna make a fun animated series.
It's got an animated
It
series.
actually is fun, though.
Camp Cretaceous.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Camp Cretaceous is actually pretty good.
Yeah, no, Camp Cretaceous is
recommend.
fucking baller.
Recommend if you have Netflix. Absolutely.
You
Okay.
have
Sorry. One last thing across your successes. When you are moving away from storage containers, Oola, you sort of just see what looks like a dead it's a dead Twi'lek, but
Aw, man.
sort of mutated in the same way that the Trandoshan was.
So
It's
she's
got-
larger than I would expect it to be like to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Or he.
a lot larger, androgynous, and the Leku are actually grown out extensively, like bigger than their body.
Oh, that is awesome. Gross, but fucking awesome.
The
So,
Leku
like-
being those like hair braid things, right?
Yeah, they're the
Leku
the
is
hair
where
tentacles.
Where their brains are stored.
Yeah, they're the hair tentacles.
Yeah.
Did their brain explode?
Yes.
Yes, it's the exploding brain meme. That's what they but that is all that you really learn from this, as any papers you come across are ripped apart or otherwise indistinguishable or written in a technological language that is just so far from something that you would even possibly encounter that we're just not going to have it be rolled.
You know, is in one of these offices, are there any maps of the facility on the walls?
Yeah, and yeah, sort of on a wall, you see that you're going the right way you need to go. You're going
Can I-
to
Can I?
sorry?
Is it like a poster or like you know,
It's stuck to the wall. Think
so I
like
can't take it.
No.
it's a glass pane that is affixed to the wall with those same screws from earlier.
I'd like to know how close we are to a potential shipyard as well,
A potential what?
like a shipyard or a speeder yard for fuel.
Oh,
There
that's
is
a good-
no shipyard. There is a speeder yard and there is fuel where you're going any.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Just trying to, get our whereabouts, so we can try to
And
kill
then
everything.
on the opposite wall, there is sort of a safety diagram from what looks to be a giant Death Star with a smiley face on it, like an animated smiley face on it, and it says, "Remember, protect all entryways, otherwise."
Oh, otherwise ellipses. Oh, great. I love it.
As it gives that soulless smile.
You know, I like the taste of that. Alright.
I like the idea that Imperial offices like have taken this on as the most important productivity campaign.
So did the Twi'lek look any sort of familiar to me?
No, not familiar, not any like the Twi'lek shares the same color as you, which maybe sort of like gives you a little bit of the shakes, but you're not sure. You have no reason to believe Twi'lek that you know.
Hmm.
Okay, so you get to the engineering bay, where everything is sort of engineering bay might be the wrong word for this. Basically, this is a central control room where this is where we keep the machines that things need to be fixed on, because we needed to keep this small and couldn't keep things far apart even though if one of these things exploded, everything might explode. But this is what we're working with as a secret Empire facility.
Okay. I like it.
Okay.
So, you see the coolant. The coolant, the machine that is processing the coolant and spreading it throughout the facility. There's a bunch of different tubes and pipes coming out of it. Most importantly, it looks like here there is a lot more protection between the pipe, the tubes and you, so it might be might be a bit difficult to spot them. But make me a perception check to see if you can find where the spare coolant tanks are in here.
Against what?
Spare tank.
2 purple.
I am gonna say this as part of a should we be concerned about, but what if some of these coolant tanks are supposed to be connecting to things that should stay frozen?
That is
That's why we're looking for spares, though.
That is, well, right now we're looking for coolant. I think you mean like the coolant tubes, right? Like ripping out coolant tubes, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you succeed. You can find where it is. What we're going to say is that those advantages, Erik and Isari, what you notice is that there is a diagram showing where each coolant pipe goes to. And, you know, there's a thing.
What are all the labels?
There's one that's labeled C1 through, like, 1-20, C21-40, C41-60, and that's going to go all the way up to 200.
Just these, no S's?
Okay,
No,
so...
no S's here.
Okay, so then my next question is...
Yes.
Does anyone remember what the fuck those rooms that we came from were labeled?
Sorry, are you asking about the room where there was the...
What do we know in this diagram, do we know
Yes.
what the rooms we came from were?
Okay, so from that you can see you can suss out that FRDG is fridge.
Oh, okay.
You can suss out that something I didn't describe, but I'm going to say here because I feel this is better for you to just know that the first container that you saw that was destroyed was labeled Container 1.
Okay.
So you put together that C1 through 20 might be containers 1 through 20.
Well, yeah.
And onward.
Okay.
In like you see kitchen like kitchen like KFR, yeah, you see like
Oh,
kitchen
okay.
fridge.
Okay, so every room is clearly labeled.
Yeah, every room is clearly labeled. If you want to So, the biggest problem with trying to rip these pipes out per se is that they have like think like a threaded pipe, right? It has connections on each end that matter.
Fuck.
So ripping it out, you could maybe jerry rig it. You ripped out the coolant pipes that are in there, but you could maybe make a mechanics check. But that is putting a maybe on it, right?
So hear me out.
Okay.
We have the tools to properly take them.
We do.
With you, so we don't have to actually pry and rip them out. We can take the time to actually take them out of the wall properly.
Yes.
When we can start with the ground we've already covered in the cafeteria and go this way for as many pipes as we need.
Basically, what I'm saying is that, Isari mentioned that, well, this is a pretty long tube to this fridge. We could make multiple tubes out of this. Yes, but you'd have to reaffix things. And of the things that are labeled for coolant, you only get 4 pipes before you start hitting containment units.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's
So
And
four pipes, though.
there's obviously more than enough pipes and containment units if you just want to rip all the containment unit pipes out. I'm sure that would
no,
be
let's
fine.
not do that. Because
I like that
I'm
idea.
sure that would be just fine.
okay, yeah,
What
and
is
then we're gonna
wrong?
and then we're gonna have an E750 situation on our hand. No, no, thank you.
So
Okay, I can
Is
already see
there a
this bullshit happening.
there must be a map of the facility in this room as well.
Yeah, you see a map. It's a bit hard to suss out because, well, you're looking at it and like you can see where things connect, and you just like you run your finger across where the containment units are, and you see that it starts getting into a lower level.
So that's not what I want to look for.
Okay,
I want to look for a spare parts room.
okay. Roll me.
With the help of the map, I'm sure it.
No,
You
I
might-
understand.
Yeah.
I understand the question you were asking. Roll me.
It would make
Roll me a dumb luck check against one purple.
I don't actually remember what my dumb luck was.
Did you make it all the way at the bottom or no?
All the way at the bottom?
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
make
I
it a
thought-
custom skill?
I thought we made sure to add it as a custom skill.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Sounds like you're not going to be doing it.
Yeah, it sounds like
Okay.
I'm not making dumb luck.
Oh no, I did not write every deadly family with my hand. Sorry.
I'm fully fine with that as a repercussion. I didn't.
It's fine. We'll figure that out. All right. You know what? Roll a d12 right now. Just roll a d12 so that we can get your dumb luck written down. It's fine.
It's a 10.
Okay. Your dumb luck is a yellow and a yellow and 2 green.
Okay.
So you can add that as a custom skill later. For right now, a yellow and 2 green versus a.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why it rolled 4 of those.
It's your character. You have it tied to a characteristic or something.
Okay.
Just do it in the die pool. Also,
Yeah,
it's
just
only
roll-
one purple, I think he said.
Yeah.
Just roll a yellow and I'll make it work.
A yellow? Just roll
Just
a
roll one yellow and I will put the things together. Okay. You get a success and a threat. So what that means is that you find the spare parts room. It exists. It is in between containment units 100 and 101.
So it's on the other side of the facility, essentially.
Yes. It is on the other side of the facility, deep within these containment units, which is probably fine. But, it's far away.
It's probably not fine, dude. We've seen how this looks.
You've seen how the first part of it is. I'm sure that it looks better further down once you turn the corner, maybe.
There's not
That's
a whole
fine.
lot of optimism going on here.
Yeah, and I'm trying to encourage that we all look at the it's almost it's gonna be fine, right?
Yeah, this can
It's
be a
totally
lovely
fine.
place with some touch-ups, you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
yeah. Says the guy with at least 4 soak.
Such a
Yeah.
great facility, such
That's
good
fine.
stuff going on.
I'm gonna be thinking like the guy that only has 1 soak,
Yes.
and I'm gonna
Feel free to
opt.
continue.
I'm gonna opt instead to go the route that involves the least amount of exploration of this place as possible.
Okay.
The
Agreed.
longest path, gotcha.
Agreed.
So, I would like. So, okay. What are you trying to do, and I can try to help you along.
Are there any coolant containers in this room?
You rolled the successes to find that. You found a full coolant tank. You found 2 full coolant tanks in here. You have those.
Good.
So
Okay,
why don't
so we
start
have
by just
coolant.
taking those back to the ship then. And then worry.
That's my idea. Is that we're gonna shut off the sources to whatever those coolant containers are. We're gonna rip those coolant containers out.
Those
then-
are spare coolant containers. You don't need to be.
Okay, well then we're gonna
So
lug
many
those back to the
successes.
ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna lug those back to the ship, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna return to this place, and I'm going to go to town on the coolant pipes that were the closest to the entrance, and
Okay.
I'm just going to cut as many coolant pipes as I need.
Okay. So
Basically-
I'm going to have you make a mechanics check.
I'm
And
going
we're
to spend a light side point on that.
That sounds great.
How while we bring this stuff back to the
Okay, and what's my difficulty
ship.
for this?
You are gonna roll against a red, a purple, and a black.
I will remove the black with my gearhead.
Sounds great.
When did we lose a light side point? I thought we got the.
I just spent it to upgrade my check.
Oh, I thought that was your skill.
No. My skill was to remove setback.
Okay. I understand. My bad.
So, what I'm going to say with 2 successes is that you find the button to it's the future. There's some automation that can be done. Not only are you able to get the fridge pipe intact, you are also able to get the kitchen fridge pipe intact if you would like it. Basically, without even having to go into the kitchen, because there's this fancy little button that you realize after you fiddle with it for a bit that basically you can press this button that's under any of these names and it automatically unscrews each end of the pipe and you just pull it down.
Oh, I like that.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
You said that these pipes were longer than the ones in the ship. You said that we needed 10 pipes the size of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was also rolling to see, like, I was doing a bunch of stuff in one roll. Basically, it was to get the coolant tanks and also to get the pipes.
Yeah, coolant tanks already resolved, pipes already resolved.
Would
Because you have that advantage there, we're going to say that this works, and I'll explain what's happening here.
Okay.
Basically, the issue with just taking the pipes and cutting them is that these are threaded pipes, right?
Yeah.
So,
I would have to jury rig it. Yeah.
Like a
You would have to-
light bulb with the 2
yeah.
ends, and you have to.
Yeah,
You'd have to jury rig it, but
it's doable.
With what you know and with what you can find here, basically, you're basically able to find. You basically find like a little manual in here that's like this quick tip where it's like, oh, if you just like dig that little Allen wrench in, you can thread it yourself real quick.
Do I find an Allen wrench?
You have the one on the workbot, the 12-inch one.
Oh yeah, the 12. Okay.
The 12-inch one. Like at that point, what matter or difference doesn't matter. It's just having a multi-pointed Allen wrench.
Got it. Okay, cool. So
you're able to find that, you make it happen. We're saying it happens because it feels more interesting that you succeed here.
okay, so we got the pipes that we needed. We got the coolant we needed. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
There's
Let's.
some gas.
Yeah.
How close was the speeder bay to
The
this
speeder bay was sort of equidistant from the coolant area, so you can go to the speeder bay now if you like. Frank
equidistant in the opposite
and
direction?
Steve have not returned yet.
I say
for what it's worth.
okay. So we basically for next session, we're
Yeah.
gonna have to make a decision to either go to the speeder bay or we should go after Steve and Frank.
Yeah.
I think eventually.
Here,
we'll
you know what? Here's what I'm gonna leave it off at because I think this is a funnier cliffhanger than just make a decision. So you bring back these coolant pipes. You're gonna start getting things set up, and then sort of just very loud, breaking the silence of the moment as you slowly start succeeding on what you're doing. You hear Steve yell, "Help!"
Okay, guys, we gotta go rescue Steve and Frank. There's no decision. Like we gotta.
Now leave him to die. Go to the speeder bay.
Okay, so we have.
Are we splitting the party?
I was gonna say,
I-
I go with Rhodok.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
Isari's
say
the
is
only
that-
one that wants to go save Steve and
No,
Frank.
No,
I was just asking. Are we
Obviously,
actually
we need the
splitting the
speeder
party?
bike
here?
to save them.
So what I'm going to say is we are ending session now, and
Yeah.
by Thursday of next week, I want your decisions on where you're going.